Let's jump to the war here, and today we've got a Saving and Disaster campaign playing as the war host of the Apocalypse, where we're primarily going to be dealing with the Heralds of the Tempest and their vassal. This battle itself here, I don't really consider to be a disaster battle. I imagine many of you guys will look at this and be like, how is this a disaster battle? Yeah, I pretty much agree with you. It's the battles that'll come after this that'll be a bit of a problem. This is on maximum battle difficulty, but we got to get through this to get to those other battles. So let's get in over here. I reckon this is going to be an absolute stomping. I think we're going to absolutely smash them, but we'll see how we go. Apparently, this guy here hasn't been able to beat this battle, but I don't see what the issue is. But anyway, let's read out the email, get some more context. What's going on here that I'm just not seeing. So he says, "Hi, Legend. I'm trying to fight Kholek's forces to confederate him as Archaon, but my armies are shit and he's closing in on me. This army has been attacked by Kholek's forces, but his Norscan vassal has about 35 units in 2 armies right there as well. If I don't do well in this fight, they come in and smash me. Also, I think Kholek is about to attack my capital over this end turn. I have a dog's breakfast emergency army there, plus the garrison. If there's anything you could do here, I'd be grateful. I'm not sure what happens over the rest of the end turn yet, as I'm still trying to win this battle and having to Alt F4 out as I keep losing." But you're playing Iron Man mode. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to just accept the results. No, it's all good. I don't mind. Okay, so I actually build this sort of army in my own campaigns because I feel like it's quite efficient as the Warriors of Chaos, but you really need to pick your battles with care because it's really cheap. These are units that are available everywhere, and you can transform these or warband, upgrade them into various other units, chariots, and eventually the humble mortal horseman can eventually become a rot knight, which are extremely strong. Of course, it requires a hell of a lot of experience to get to that point. But yeah, these are units that you'll find pretty much in every single region in the game. So making this kind of army is just, it's very easy to do so as Warriors of Chaos. And of course, money shouldn't be a problem. And the main problem here using this sort of army is if you get bogged down fighting loads and loads of armies to the point where they're just taking up loads of space on the map. Now, I imagine the main difficulty here is actually the space. This is not the ideal map for us. It's a fairly small map, but also we're only dealing with one army, and they don't have shitloads of like fast units. That would be normally my primary concern. So what we definitely don't want to do is just like set up a line here, because that then just going to charge straight at us. So seeing where we could Vanguard deploy, also got to make sure we don't cut ourselves off. See, if I set up these ones here and they go wide and they just cut us off like this, then I don't have very far left to go. Like I said, it's not a very good map for us. Set up over here, maybe, because at least I could run around this way, maybe. But what we want to do is try to get the enemy forces to spread out a little bit. Okay, now as for you, I want you to run out this way straight away. I might withdraw you from the battlefield because you've got a redundant law of magic, and I'm not really going to be paying as much attention to you as I will be the horses here. We need to do a good job on this battle here so that we can fight apparently the next battle, but I'm really not worried about that. I think the main concern here is that if they catch us, we're fucked, but as long as they don't catch me, then I'm good. So we just got to make sure we evade their initial wave of attack. Okay, they're casting a spell straight away. Okay, move out of the way. Alright, if you guys could get around the back here. It's a bit risky moving up that way, and also you should move out this way. Alright, so a dude of Corn probably shouldn't be using Spirit Leech on him because he'll have a lot of spell resistance. That Metal Wizard there. Alright, we've got to get through here. Okay, it's good that they are sending just a few units to focus on them. It's okay if we take a few casualties because we can take the post-battle loot option for healing. So they've got the Regiment of Renowned Rot Knight. Yeah, that dude of Corn's getting fucked up already. So that's good. Is that their actual lord? Oh yeah, we're killing his ass. Alright, you go over here. Yeah, maybe you go for the wizard, although I gotta make sure I pay attention. So yeah, with this battle here, I think we only do a lot of micro, but it's easy micro. When you just got one unit type, it's fairly easy to deal with that. Okay, I'm gonna pop this down here, see if we can get rid of this goddamn mortal horseman. Yeah, so we've killed their lord, so we should be able to rout them fairly easily. Okay, whoops, you gotta pay attention. It's gonna happen sometimes. It's okay, only a few casualties, and I think our post-battle loot options should be able to cover that. Definitely don't want to keep them on skirmish mode. One of the things I hate most about skirmish mode is the fact that it overrides the player's orders, and that's the most important thing. Even if they charge into you and they get a few kills, it's still better than having your army, just especially for like the whole thing, just run in random directions and end up running into the enemy army anyway. So these ones here, having a bit of trouble getting them, taking a bit of damage with that. Get them a little bit more. So they're doing a little bit of damage here and there. But overall, I think we're trading pretty well against them. Oh shit, watch out. Go that way, there's no way out. Another thing that could happen is the remnants of this army might force march to be in reinforcement range for the Dolgan. I'm assuming those are the guys that are coming at us. So that they get to participate again. So we should do our best to make sure we wipe the fucking floor with these guys. That being said, an early army losses, a premature evacuation, may not be ideal. So what I might even do is units that get a little bit low on... No, that wouldn't be with this much metal power. If we want to drag out the battle, withdrawing units is a way to do so. So maybe I'll take the ones that have already taken a little bit of a hit and hit withdraw there. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Okay, the initial impetus of their first charge at us has been thwarted, and they've lost a fair few fast units. Their infantry are no concern to us whatsoever. So how fast is this dude? Okay, well, we should be able to outrun him, but then of course when they're eternally charging, they will get a bit of a speed boost. Maybe just keep going. So Marauder Horse Masters have 10 extra range over regular horsemen, but that formation that we're using there is not ideal. Maybe I'll tell this guy to back off as well. Actually, I'll tell a couple of them at the back there to back off, because yeah, they can't hurt us if we leave the battlefield. Like I said, I don't want to get a heroic victory here. I want the battle to drag out, just so that we kill as many of these guys as we possibly can. That's the goal. Now, of course, you could argue, but you got cavalry army. You could run them down. Yeah, it's a small map. They might army loss near the edge of it. And honestly, I think that the battle's going well enough that we can certainly justify doing that right now. It also gives me more time to generate Winds of Magic to Spirit Leech these heroes, which these guys are not great at going for the heroes, and that's a metal wizard. So if we stay put and they pop down Searing Doom, that could do a lot of damage to us. Need to spread these guys out. Need this one over here. They're all still fairly fresh. Okay, this spot over here isn't ideal. I got to babysit them a little bit more because they could actually catch us here. I might tell this one here to leave the battlefield as well. How are we not shooting at them? Well, we are shooting at them. Yeah, you leave the battlefield. Okay, that guy there, we've almost got him, but we need some more Winds of Magic. Almost got that one, but they're about to cut us off. But I think we're good. We don't have any arcane conduits, do we? No. So there's Lord's level 19, but it's obviously not been his main focus to get arcane conduits. Make sure this guy dies. Okay, good. We got through that. Constantly running. We're slowly getting tired, but it seems like their fatigue is running out faster than ours. Good. That one's dead. You don't get to come back. Because, yeah, if you do eventually confederate this faction, you don't get any of this. You'll only get Kholek. Alright, let him have a bit of a rest. I'm sure that you're fresh. Yep. So let's go for that metal wizard over there now. Alright. Alright, they've still got the Rotting Riders, and it looks like they've regenerated as much as they can, at least for the time being. Probably best not to use Spirit Leech on them, because they'll just regenerate it. I want these guys separate. I want these ones over here, while these ones are on this side. Basically, we want one group on each side of the map at all times. But that's just not what happened at the beginning here. But we should be able to do that now, because they've got fewer fast units remaining. Those chariots aren't going to do anything. Did they catch us at all? No, that's good. Yeah, keep focusing on this one here. Right, with the Wand of Jet, I don't think they've casted a hell of a lot of spells, so they've probably saved up a fair amount of Winds of Magic. Just thinking, if we could get them to use some of it and waste it, especially if he miscasts, that'd be good. He's only going to cast Searing Doom if we're standing still, I think. You get these two over here, but okay, I should actually be able to land on that and just get rid of it. It's going to break. Actually, don't let this one here get away. With that much health left, a single Spirit Leech should destroy it. Because otherwise, next time we fight it, it's still got two entities. And if we don't fight it again this turn, then it'll probably get full replenishment. I don't think I'll make it there in time. Because, yeah, because we've killed the enemy lord, I'd have to overcast. I don't have enough magic for that. Alright, come on, guys. Get a move on it. Actually, you know what? Let's switch around and go the other way. No, there's not enough time. If I do... Oh, maybe. Even if we just destroy one of them. Come on, you can do it. Destroy the last one before it leaves. Got it. Good. So that unit gets wiped out. Yeah, should be enough space for us to go around this way. Especially because the Rot Knights went after them here. See, that's what I would normally do if the map was bigger. Is one go clockwise, the other one go anti-clockwise. Alright, and the stuff that's coming over here is not too dangerous, although we're about to get cut off. I'm not opposed to withdrawing them in their entirety. It's fine. Careful, because the Rot Knights are coming. Yeah, best way to handle Marauder Horsemen is just have more Marauder Horsemen. So let's get rid of them. They didn't do that much. Now get around here through the gap. Good, they're sending a whole bunch around that way. That's good for us. Okay, I don't think they've got any more Marauder Horsemen, and this is all relatively slow here. Shooting at the Aspiring Champions isn't great, because they got a lot of shield. But they're slow, so that's all good. And I don't think they're regenerating. No, that's good. Good. Yeah, we really want to make sure we don't get stuck around here. That tends to happen. Okay, good. We can speed that up a little bit. Yeah, the more we could try to kill him, the better. Alright, some of our guys are getting a little bit tired. If you could just stay there for a little while. That should be fine. How dare you run away this early? The fuck are they catching us? They're way slower than us. Okay, good. He rallied. I don't want him to leave the battlefield. Okay, let them have a bit of a rest.
Yes, Lord. Run!
I want to wait until I've got 12 Winds of Magic before I cast again on him, just in case the next cast doesn't kill him, because a single Spirit Leech usually does around 600 damage, so it should kill him, but I'm not certain. Good, he's recovering a little bit. Alright, there's the 12 that I needed. What are you guys doing? You're fumbling over each other like this, and you're getting left behind. Then, friendly fire, getting yourself shot by allies. Dipshits. Alright. Coast should be clear there. Okay, it looks like it will kill him. Good. No more spellcasters in this army. No more heroes left in this army, so that's good. Alright, I think we're getting fairly close to the army losses. Based on this, I think their bounce power is definitely in our favor. Alright, with our Spirit Leeches now, what should we target? Probably Chaos Warriors, because they're shielded and armored, and we don't have that much armor piercing. Alright, there's nothing stopping you from just running that one down. Come around their back here. Okay, well, these control groups probably don't make much sense now, but it's fine. I want to try to prioritize their best units, like the Dragon Ogres. If a bunch of melee infantry leave the battlefield, that's no big deal. But I would prefer it if their Dragon Ogres got wiped out. Same thing with this one here. Definitely don't want them in a subsequent battle. Okay, good. Getting the control groups together again. Nice. Are you with him? Okay, good. Also got these abilities here, which I haven't used. Good, he's exhausted. We should easily be able to stay ahead of them. Except if they charge like that. Oh, shit. I got caught a little bit. Almost got rid of these Dragon Ogres, although we're close to the edge of the map, so we may not wipe them out if we don't really get in there and be aggressive against them. We don't want them to leave the battlefield. Okay, ammo's running a little bit low. That's okay. That just means it's probably not going to be an early army losses, which we don't want. I want to wipe these guys out. Still got plenty of wins left. And it's not like we can't go into melee. We can, just get rid of the anti-large stuff first. Yeah, make sure these get wiped out. You gotta find yourself some more wood and obsidian. It's really gonna help out this army a hell of a lot. Now, too many of them are surviving. You need to get in there. So that one there, you might as well just leave the battlefield. I think a fair few of them got away. One Spirit Leech should finish the Oh, the other one's out of ammo. We're not going to get that Spirit Shine. So hopefully that unit gets wiped out, but I'm just not 100% sure. Alright, now... Yep, take out the trolls. That'll be good. Easy to kill them. Because the AI tends not to get Ruinous Bulwark. So yeah, they don't have the missile resistance on their army. I did tell this one here to withdraw, but I think he wanted to withdraw that way. And just got cut off. But that's fine. Shit. That was a fairly bad charge they got into us. As in, bad for us. They got a good charge off. Yeah, Spirit Leeching the Aspiring Champions. That would be way better than the Chaos Warriors. Make sure these here get wiped out. Doing bad on purpose so that the battle goes on for a bit longer. Because we want to wipe them out. Probably could have inflicted the army losses by now if we hadn't withdrawn the units that we did. I reckon the army losses is real soon. Let's try to draw them into the middle of the map so that we can run them down. All they've got left are infantry. Okay, this unit over here, Forsaken, that should get wiped out, but I'm not entirely sure. Just go and sort that out if you could. Oh, they still have some trolls left. And there's the army losses. Okay. And let's run them down as best we can. I'll just pause the recording as I sort this out. Okay, so most of the enemy army has been run down. I think a few of them got away. I'm not sure about the trolls. Used up all of my remaining ammo. Try to make sure we didn't get any friendly fire. These Aspiring Champions are almost dead, but most of their entities are still alive. But yeah, one thing I wanted to make sure is use up the ammo before you start running them down, because otherwise if you do, even if you turn off fire at will, they'll still keep shooting, and if you've got multiple units charging down the same unit, they'll inflict friendly fire on each other. It's just stupid finicky thing. It's been in Total Warhammer 3 since the beginning, and they don't bloody change it. I don't know why. I feel like there's been patch notes saying, we fixed this, and then it didn't actually get fixed. You also don't want to send all of your units to run down a single troop anyway, because they'll tend not to kill anything. That's just the collision is a bit wonky when you do that. Alright, so that's almost gone. Alright, I reckon with the post-battle loot options, we should be able to recover every single one of the casualties we've suffered. And maybe if we've done well enough, maybe that other Dolgan army won't even attack us. I did see it at 35 units. I imagine the quality is lower than this Warriors of Chaos army, because they had some really good units, especially the Rot Knights. Alright, that's wiped out. Alright, let's do this. So 60 casualties. I'm fairly sure I should be able to recover that. Because another thing is that when you run down units after the battle's over, it tends to account for more casualties captured. And that will reflect on how much you can replenish. So the max amount of replenishment you can get is 8% of your total force's health. Which that looks like it's way less than 8. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, well, I can't recover any of the health that this guy took, but yeah, essentially perfect results. No casualties at all, I think, there. That would definitely be good. But... good, the Rot Knights got wiped out. They didn't. Alright, all good. And we'll take the replenishment. Alright, so yeah, I saw those Dolgan forces. Here we go. They're going to go for it anyway. Yeah. But at least our army's in good shape. Did it auto-equip the... yeah, it did. The Armor of Destiny. Well, that's good. Okay, another valiant defeat. Once again, battle difficulty on maximum. I don't think we need to back off. This looks easy, apart from just these units here. And the fact that they've got reinforcements coming in means that we can probably assume that they're just going to sit there to begin with. But it'll definitely be the same map because we haven't moved. Excuse me. But yeah, I saw in the notifications that Kholek was raiding the Blooded Marshes. I think that's close to the Writhing Fortress. But he didn't launch the attack on the settlement, and that's what he assumed was going to happen. But yeah, like I said, the previous battle didn't think it was a disaster. It's just one of those battles where if you want to get a good result, you kind of got to put in the time. Alright, so let's set up the same control groups again. Oh, you're getting withdrawn. Very bad for this map here. Not for the map, for the army, because of... For this army, no, can't have this. Too slow. Just get off the battlefield straight away. It auto bloody assigned the fucking bloody... Mount. Yeah, you've got to leave straight away. Just get out of here. Oh, actually, no. You don't have to leave straight away. Just go sit over here. If they come over here, we'll use your bound abilities. Yeah, that's annoying. It is what it is. Alright, we should be able to outrange the Marauder Horsemen with our Masters, just by a little bit. And if we have to use, what, 10 against 1, we should be able to trade very well against that. But if they're just going to wait for a little bit, that would be good for us. Also gives us some time to generate magic, which they don't have any spellcasters, so that's nothing we have to worry about in this battle. I don't mind even if we're just shooting at trash. Oh, hang on. Watch out, got maybe a bit too close there. You've got Ruinous Bulwark on, right? Yeah. Alright, let's go Spirit Leeching on their Lord, who's on foot, so that's going to be easy to go to him. Alright, prioritize the Marauder Horsemen, not the infantry. Come around this way. I have noticed lately that when fighting against Norsca, or even playing as Norsca, they constantly make that fucking noise. I think it's got something to do with rage. Constantly triggering or not triggering. And it's really bloody annoying. Okay, good. The Marauder Horsemen are nothing. But because we're up against a larger army in this battle here, we do need to be mindful that they could just stretch their army from one side to another and beat us this way. So it'd be really important to kill the enemy lord as quickly as possible. Yeah, see that fucking noise that they keep making? Really annoying. Also, I guess I could use the Purple Sun. Maybe I should do that rather than Spirit Leeching. We're running out of space to be able to fall back. They've actually completely got us cut off at the moment. This would be good on them. Okay, that's good. Thinning them out. Alright, let's pop this down. The sooner we get rid of, or at least damage them, the better. Because, yeah, there's not very far to fall back here. If we don't create an opening to get out, we're going to be in trouble. I'm going to save up for another Purple Sun. 18 Winds of Magic. But that first one looks like it did really well. And of course, they're just not engaging and running away, so it's not doing any damage. Not doing very much damage. This is why, with summons, especially high damage summons, just don't engage them, just run away. And the AI knows this, is why they do that. Okay, I might be able to run around this way. Maybe, if I lure them a bit more here. Make sure you're shooting at the Marauder Horseman there. Alright, I'm going to run through here. It's a little bit risky because these ones here can still cut us off. But I don't think they've got enough troops there to really be able to do anything. Start moving them through here. Okay, that's a fairly nice blob forming there. Give me that one extra Winds of Magic, please. There it is. Aiming for that group over there. Okay, a couple of our guys got caught, but that's okay. If this is the last battle for these guys for the turn, it's okay if we don't end up at full strength.
Moving fast. That's what the master's been. Very well.
Yeah, you gotta love it when several units just all aim at the same one horse and overkill it. Just is what it is.
Sorcerer Lord. Going.
Good, we got through here. If we get them around the back, we'll probably be able to get a bunch of them to turn around.
Moving fast. They will succumb. I'm out.
So yeah, using Purple Sun in the previous battle didn't make much sense since they weren't majority infantry.
Your will. Going.
We just got a lot more bang for buck using Spirit Leech. We should still try to focus on getting rid of their Lord, just because it'd be good if we could lower their leadership, because I may actually need to charge through this one here to make a breakthrough.
Sorcerer Lord.
But this guy looks like he'll need at least 2 Spirit Leeches. Probably more than that, actually. So we shoot him a bit more. Yeah, that noise is so annoying. I don't know who decided to make that change. Alright, we're going to start breaking through here.
Very well.
But it's only a regular Marauder unit, so I should be able to charge into it and knock down most of them.
Marauder horsemen. Mortal fool. Moving faster.
Thing is, a lot of our guys will get stuck. You stay there. Don't use your abilities just yet.
Now, by God's call.
And get a bit more of them to charge in there. Good, we're getting a few of these guys to turn around. Just need this one here to break. You guys should stop firing at will,
Marauder horseman. Stop.
because you're probably getting more friendly fire than actual hitting them. Good, we killed the enemy lord, so it should be able to break. No, it's still...
Marauder horseman.
We're getting out there. We're just taking some damage, that's all. How many casualties did they inflict? Not much. It's alright. Seems like they don't even care about this one.
Marauder horseman.
Okay, they can resume firing at will. I just don't want to shoot my own troops too much. Okay, this guy on horseback, he needs to be next priority to get rid of a Spirit Leech. Oh god, that's so annoying. I want to get away from it.
Your will.
So he's probably inflicting 1 or 2 casualties, not a big deal. And yeah, they don't care about the other hero.
Marauder horseman.
Funny thing here, this is just the warm-up before we have to actually deal with Kholek with his dog shit army, as he says, or dog's breakfast army.
Yes, sir. Moving fast. Now is our time. Sorcerer Lord.
And guys are relatively fresh. Watch out there. Ugh, a lot of friendly fire with that one, but we just gotta get rid of this guy. He won't relent. I think this guy is relatively quick. He's got like fleet-footed or something.
The dark gods command me. Bolt of chain.
Next we got him to back off. I'm gonna land on him, see if we can kill him in melee. I don't really want to run him off the battlefield. I'd much rather he actually die. If that's the case, let him rally. If we stay too close to him, he will not rally. Okay, here's a bit of an opportunity. With this one, they're not great in melee, so don't fire... They're still going to use their javelins, but route it rather than use up our ammo right away. Yeah, see? Tell them not to shoot. They're still going to do it. Okay. Hopefully they don't shoot again. These guys have a bit of a rest. Good. This guy rallied, because like I said, I want him dead. And yeah, they don't care about him at all. Okay, you guys can fire at will again now.
Bring us to carnage.
So that was good. I don't think that one did any damage to us. It's inflicted some kills, but they may have been Chaos Fury. I'm not sure. 2 spellcasts should kill him.
Marauder horseman.
Don't want to get into a skirmish with that one, because that does a lot of damage. They did get a few extra kills. But overall, not a great use of that unit, because that has a fairly big advantage over us. Oh shit, I actually don't want that guy to leave the battlefield. At least it slowed him down a little bit because of wounds. Got him. Good stuff. So both of their lords dead. That means more experience and loot for us. And how much magic do we have left? Plenty. I'm really surprised I didn't go for him. In both battles, I'm not going to end up using Gehenna's Golden Hounds. Actually, a bit reluctant to bring him over this way, because if I bring him over to... Or that being said, all their fast units are gone now, and his speed's actually higher than their Marauders. Alright, yeah, bring him in. Because, yeah, all of their cavalry's gone now, not that they had heaps. Now that other lord is gone, because these mounts, you know, those combat stats are not particularly good. But yeah, staying on the Chaos War Shrine is really great when you've got a stationary army. Like, you've got a bunch of melee infantry, which is not what we've got in this army here at all. Don't send anyone there to run them down. They'll end up shooting each other, just as we've seen it. Their friendly fire can get pretty extreme. Right, are there any... Yeah, there's still another Javelin unit. They don't seem to care about him. I'm not too fussed about shooting a shattered unit, because even if we run out of ammunition, I'm fairly sure we can now just charge in and we should be able to win. Because they've got low morale, they don't have experience on their units. Should be fine. And they should be, yeah, they're quite exhausted. Yeah, you gotta get yourself some wood. Need more ammo. But obviously I wasn't using the ammo 100% efficiently. But it's more time consuming to use it efficiently. And we've already spent too long as it is, just on this. Just on the warm-up part. Alright, I'm going to set up another control group. Control group 5 for the units that have run out of ammo. Okay, this is looking good here. Hopefully that does some decent damage. Seems to be doing just fine there. Okay, need to be moving around over here, or else we're going to get cut down. Or cut off, I mean. Almost out of ammo. That should be fine. If we can get a bit of a blob around him and pop down the Penumbral Pendulum there, that'll be good. Alright, maybe best don't shoot at that one. If you could just run that down, that'd be great. Okay, that one's going to be annoying for him. He's actually taking some damage on that. Escort that one there off the battlefield. Just get it out of here now. Okay, now they're starting to rack up some damage. Good thing this one's got a lot of health. And with this one's fear effect, or fear and terror, we should be able to really rout them quite easily, especially when we charge in and they're all nice and separated. I just want to use up all the ammo first. I think that's about as... Oh, just wait a little bit longer. About as good a blob as we're going to get. I think all of the... Hang on, I'm going to charge in over here. So I'm going to need him. And his fear effects. Hopefully we'll just rout this straight away. Get him... Oh, hang on. Get him out of there. Can also use Doom and Darkness overcasted. Right, here we go. I don't think we'll need that though. So just try to... Once we get some of them breaking, we can hopefully start a chain reaction. Okay, I may just use regular Doom and Darkness on that one. Yep, whole sandwiches all around here now. Good, that one broke. They're about to break. Good, anything that hangs around over here. There we go, there's the amuleses. We got them. And now do our best to run them down. Alright, once again, let's pause the recording as I run as many of them as I can down. Alright, so I ran down as many of them as I could. I told them to not shoot, but of course, they just do it anyway, because units don't obey your orders in Warhammer 3. But, oh, you thought you could get away. Maybe just keep this guy out of it. Because there may have been a couple of additional friendly fire casualties, but I reckon because of how many of them we ran down, there's a good chance we'll still be able to recover most of the casualties. Probably not all. I think we took more in this one than the previous battle. I think we've got too many cavalry trying to run that down. They're making them less efficient, not more. At 12, yep, that should be enough. Another close victory. Alright, hopefully now this will let us get to the next... Actually, we only took 3 casualties more than the previous battle. Maybe it's because I withdrew the damaged ones halfway through the fight. Previously, it didn't look like we were that badly damaged. In the previous battle, that is. Alright, 40 minutes, got through this stuff here. Now we get to the real stuff. And some of these guys who look like they're ready to join the ranks of the Marauder Horsemasters, which is just a straight-up upgrade on them. In pretty much every way. Yep, we can get full replenishment, but since I don't expect another attack over this turn, I don't know if you're in friendly territory. So, yeah, I'm just going to go with money. No, you're not in friendly territory. I wonder if you've got the Nurgle Gift of Chaos that gives you replenishment in foreign territory. I have no idea. Now the thing is here, when we capture this settlement, they become owls. So maybe I should have let them go. Eh, that's fine. Alright, so, yeah, this is the problem here. And that is some dog shit, for sure. Okay. Alright. Do you have... No, you didn't have it. So what have you got? Oh, you haven't unlocked any of the Nurgle slots yet. Fair enough. Alright. Alright, well, we can capture the... Oh, it's not good against walled settlements, though. Alright, so this one... Let me see, what's in there? Tier 5. Well, that's... Okay, hang on. How many settlements does Kholek himself have? 3. So... That's not where he's going to get confederated. Because, yeah, when you confederate them, take their last settlement, it doesn't knock it down a level. But this will. Yeah, your finances aren't amazing either.
Decadence clause.
Do you have any alliance missions? I don't think we're going to catch them because they're about to become our friends. It looks like none of them are at war with Kholek. What I reckon here, let me see this army. Ooh. There's a possibility I could take this army here and defeat this one, but because we definitely shouldn't sit here and wait. Because if they combine both of these forces at the Writhing Fortress, that's not to our advantage. Whereas if we get this one now, at least it's on Force March and we wipe it out completely. And there's, if we win, we'll have something left over. Force March them back over here. Hopefully we'll make it. And then Kholek probably won't even launch the attack. That's what I think. Where else have you got stuff going on? Let's have a look at all your armies. So you got Archaon doing stuff over here. I'm not sure what he's planning to do with all this. I would capture that for myself. I mean, did you sack this last turn, or just have no idea what you were doing with that? So you've got Ruinous Bulwark, of course. Anyone that doesn't have that on, I'd be very angry with them. And we've got Raider's Raiment. Yep, that makes sense. And Horrifying Presence. What's that providing us? Causes fear for all undivided units. Okay, that's good. I'm fine with that. Alright, so this guy here. Alright, let's besiege this firstly, because we're definitely going to do that.
Wipe them out.
Now, this one here. Let's have a look at you. Don't have enough points to get to Arcane Conduit. I'm just wondering whether I should leave him on the Chaos War Shrine. Whether we should dedicate him to a different god. Specifically, Nurgle would be better. But the thing is, I don't know what he wants to do with this army. Hand it back and be like, I turn this guy to Nurgle and be like, no, I wanted him to be Slanesh. Why? Maybe speed for the army, who knows.
Destroy.
So you... Yeah, you don't have enough points to get to Arcane Conduit either. Because 3 points in here, you need a 4th. What have we got in here that we got to deal with? Well, they lack missile units. So, okay, so being on the Chaos War Shrine should be fine, because it's mostly just vulnerable to missile units. What we want to do is heal it. And we do that by taking it out of the army, changing the mount, since we want to keep the mount, put it back on, and then switch him back in there. And magically gets his health back. So if you're going to be in melee at all in the next fight, maybe being Wizard Warrior will help a little bit. The other options, that one's not too bad. We don't really need to do any of this stuff here, because we can rely on the other spellcaster. Alright, let's grab Wizard Warrior, and you've already got Scouting. Guess, hey, that was good, because that probably gave you the, possibly helped getting the, what's it called? Armor of Destiny. Grab that for extra weapon strength. You got any equipment? There's a bit here and there.
Hail the slaughterer.
Alright, so this guy here. What are the chances that we're going to use Purple Sun in the next fight? Because they're probably not going to blob up that much. So the chances are fairly low. Spirit Leech would probably be the most efficient spell to use, just because we get such a big refund with this. Shame you don't have the reduced winds of magic cost. Okay. Let's see. Getting him extra physical resistance would be good. We don't need missile resistance, because we don't expect to get attacked with that. Missile resistance on that one's not needed. So that's 2 points to get to there. We don't need that. You got monstrous strength. Oh, do you have anyone at gold tier experience? Nope. So let's see. So speed and malice. That's not going to help us at all. If you go down 3 points into devoted of chaos, we get extra souls from the battle. Don't think that's important. So let's go with this here, and let's go with Hearts of Iron to make them a bit fitter, a bit more fit. I should have actually gone with the post-battle loot option for replenishment in hindsight, but should be fine. Because yeah, if we auto-resolve this battle with none of these units getting wiped out, these guys aren't going to counterattack us. They actually turn into our troops. Now, do we want this guy on the dragon? Yeah, definitely. Alright, so equipment. Let's have a look for you. Do you have anything for healing? Forbidden Rod, Book of Ashur. That's... yeah, hang on. Crown of Everlasting Conquest. That's good. We'll take this one, because I don't think Archaon needs it right now. Alright. Alright, you've already got best armor you can get at the moment. You can have the Fencer's Blade, that's pretty good. Talisman of Preservation. Actually, no, Talisman of Endurance I think would be better. What's your ward save at the moment? Yeah, extra battle healing cap. We get more out of that, I think. And then casting item. If we've got regen, what's our spell resistance? Gonna barrier. So, yeah, I'll just go with the Wand of Jet. It's not going to give us much, but it's better than nothing. And as for this guy here, let's have a look. You can have a pendant. Actually, you should grab a Crown of Everlasting Conquest as well. You can grab the Talisman of Preservation. I guess we can put the Forbidden Rod on him. Because he'll have a higher hit point pool, this will affect him less than the dragon. So I'll take that off Archaon. And as for hand weapon, you should have Warrior's Bane, I guess. And both of these items are shit, so I'm going to fuse them. The chances of it being a really good item are actually really high. Bingo. Good stuff. Alright, let's do this one here first. This will turn those other guys. Oh, hang on. I just realized something. You want to get that marble. I mean, you could buy it off them, and you could also... Are those their only 2 settlements? It's not going to negotiate through that. 2. Thing is, we don't have anyone even close to that point. It's a disaster campaign. Now's not really the time to be picky about it. And anything that you can do to weaken Kholek is going to make things easier for you. It would possibly be good if Kholek actually sent a force. Let me have a look here. He's got some military presence. Looks like 6 units sitting in here. If he sent a military force over here and blew that settlement up, that way it would allow you to go and grab it.
Kill them all.
Funnily enough, this army in the other area would have been more useful. And that army down here would have been more useful. But I can't exactly swap them. Alright, let's do this. It shouldn't be too difficult. Because we've got Shadowstone ability, so we'll smash through the walls easily enough. They probably won't even put guys up on the wall because we've got no infantry. They tend not to do that unless you've actually got infantry because they assume you're not going to get up on the walls. Sometimes. But this is the more difficult chaos map to go after. Because there's no blind spots. Close to the settlement. Like, in the other chaos map, they've just got straight up blind spots all over the place. Right, as for you, we'll get you in from over here. Since you can just fly over this way. Okay, cool. So we can see here, they do actually have someone up on the walls. Because, yeah, he can go up on the walls. Oh, they do have someone there, actually. But we've also got Shadowstone. Which won't demolish that section of wall. Alright, I'm going to try to get these guys to move over a little bit so that I can kill them using this ability. And we should focus on using Spirit Leech to take out the units that they will not be able to handle. Specifically the fast units. I don't think we need to worry about Chosen because we could just like cap all the points quite easily once we get inside. That'll be a problem. We've also got the breath attack to use. But yeah, since the Chosen are actually the least of our concern in this battle, I think I'll use the breath attack on the Chaos Knights. Hopefully, if we can get them to blob up, that would be even better. I don't imagine this is going to be particularly helpful, except for maybe just pinning a unit down for a little bit. Good. Them running back like that probably allowed us to actually inflict more damage. That guy would definitely need to go. Okay, back over here. Nobody's on the walls. So I don't really want to just charge in here just yet. Okay, maybe they're not going up on the walls because he's inside the wall already. Because, yeah, it would make things a lot easier if we could just kill some of them with this. They don't have, like, any weak units, do they? There's, like, no Marauders. Oh, wait. Hang on, that's Marauders Spearman. So that's probably from their Norscan vassal, so that's not a Warrior of Chaos unit. But if I send it down over here to fight them, the Chosen will just get rid of them real quick, so let's not do that just yet. Alright, I'm going to send this guy back out here in the hope that they'll actually send some of their infantry up on the wall so I can kill them. That being said, I'd have to bring them around over here if I want to get in through the breach. Yeah, you can start using this.
Sorcerer Lord. I go.
Also, troops up on the wall are easier to kill with Dark Fire Arrows of Chaos. Or just any breath attack, really.
Their souls.
I don't think they're taking the bait.
God of magic.
So we can get him to just take out their a bit of damage. Take out the towers as needed, because I don't think we're going to be capping them just yet. Okay, they're getting it up on the walls over. What happened there? Oh fuck! Shit, we're actually within range. Shit, I thought we were in a blind spot. Oh no, the blind spot's over here. Whoops! Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Luckily the damage wasn't too bad. Probably suffered a couple of casualties. Yeah, you tank it. Luckily, they're not even really making use of it. Holy shit, I can't believe I made such a big mistake there. And the AI didn't even make use of it. Blind spot's here. Not there. Just having a look down here to see how many casualties we actually took. I don't see any. Just thinking, is that Krell's axe? I don't think we took any casualties. Maybe not.
Chaos sorcerer.
That's weird. Definitely expected to. Yeah, so don't worry about... I mean, that's pretty damn juicy. And plus their halberd variant. Couldn't resist. It was definitely more valuable than the other option. Like, using it on them. But still, didn't do a ton of damage. Also, these ones here don't have shields. So overall damage done so far, not too much.
Arcane torment awaits.
Right, they've got Mortar Spearmen and Chosen right there. Like I said, if we can get this one isolated, I'll put the summon down on top of it. Yep, there's plenty of towers to go and kill. Doing this slow and methodical is definitely the right way to go about it right now, because once we get into the city, these guys are not good for a siege. We can definitely win this battle, but it's just not good. It's not good if you want to rush it, basically. You got to take it slow and methodical. Got everything we need to win. We just got to be careful. Got to take out anything that's particularly fast. And barricades could also be a problem, because it's going to take them a while to break through. This guy's not going to be able to participate too much. Might bring him up closer to the walls and see if anything happens. You know, they might bring some guys up that way. Can't go and take out the barricades right now, because obviously they'll kill us. They won't let us get up once we're down. Because, yeah, we can create a breach at any moment. I just really want to kill some of them. If we create a breach here, there's a possibility they'll fall to the ground, but I'm not 100% sure. Guess we can give it a shot. The worst can happen is just that it'll get wasted. Well, if we're going to do this, if they put 2 up there, that'd be great. Alright, let's just see what happens. Ah, yeah! Good stuff. Alright, gamble them 1. Good stuff. Whole unit wiped out with that. Good shit. Since we've got 2 Deathcasters, you can have life leeching both active on both of them. It's you don't need to have just one of them with it to get them. Basically, if it's both active, you get 0.2 wins of magic instead of 0.1 per second. Because normally, with each spellcaster, you don't want to cast again until this is expired. So each spellcaster, each deathcaster only casts one spell per 25 seconds. If you want to get the most out of that. So that should give them a temporary leadership penalty. Yeah, Lord recently died, -2. It's only going to be temporary because it's not a proper Lord. Now, if they had a Lord sitting inside the settlement, that would actually be worth a lot more. It's kind of weird how it calculates that. But basically, if you attack a garrison, killing the enemy Lord's worth nothing. But if you attack a Lord as the primary enemy, and then kill the garrison commander, then they'll count that as being a major Lord. So it would be -10 instead of 2. Very silly, but... Oversights, it's just, that's creative assembly for you. And as far as oversights go, it's a pretty small one. Not a big deal. It's just lots of little silly things. But just knowing this stuff can help in some cases. A purple sun on that wouldn't be too bad, but again, we need to focus our magic on Spirit Leeches because we will definitely run out eventually. If we're not careful. Marauders. I don't think we're going to get a great blob, so... I don't think passives will trigger the... sorry, the bounce spells will trigger the passives. All good. This is one of the things that actually makes sieges easier to fight than an actual field battle. Although, that being said, in this exact situation, it'd be so much quicker and easier if it was a field battle. But if you've got, like, just basic infantry in this, being able to just get rid of their best units, essentially, with a dragon like this, makes it a lot easier. Okay, so their cavalry is just about gone. Let's get in over here and get rid of their chariots. This guy can sort this out over here. Doesn't look like they're going to put anyone else up on the wall, but you never know. Sometimes they will. At a later stage in the battle. I'm going to try something. I'm going to send one of these guys around over here just to see if they'll send anyone to go and check him out. So if we're going to win this via capping the point, it would be really good if we get rid of as many towers as possible on the way. Because, yeah, I can't really see these guys killing those Chosen. Too much armor. Too much shield block. Not enough ammo. Not enough space to move around. Too many obstructions. Seems unlikely that that would work. This guy here would actually do really well in melee against a Gorbeast chariot. And Gorbeast chariots are relatively slow. Like, if we're up against Chaos Knights, he'll get stuck. But these ones here, we should be able to fight them quite easily. And since we've got the... Oh my god, stop doing that. Since we've got Crown of Everlasting Conquest, taking a little bit of damage, this will just help us save some... win some magic. Didn't even use the Wand of Jet. Cool. Rather not fight Chosen, because this guy's just a wizard, even if he's on a dragon. At least we did some damage to it. And there's no ability for them to heal. Alright, more towers to get rid of. Why not? Oh, nice. Nice, 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 nice. They did exactly what I wanted them to do. And now, hopefully this works. Oh, that was one of the ones to use a breath attack on. See ya, bitch. There we go. You got played, you bitch. Okay, we may have suffered 1 or 2 casualties there. I guess it's not Krell's axe. There's more than one. Oh, there's still like a handful of them. No big deal though. Okay, that's good. Alright, so both Shatterstones have been used and we're going through the gates one way or another. Probably best to go through this gate, but we don't want them to know we're going through that gate just yet. Let them think we're going through the other ones. guns here. Alright, you can round over this way, see if they'll... Because this guy's not going to be involved in capping all those points. They're going to be doing all that work. If we can get some of their units to just stay here, get pinned down, because we outnumber them, so that we're free to just run through here and do what we need to do. Because ideally we don't want to take casualties. Or unnecessary casualties. Because you never know. This plan may completely backfire, and we may have to actually outright beat them. And if I get fucked up trying to do it, then that's going to make that plan B a lot more difficult. Plan A is to win by capping the points. Plan B is to win outright. Plan B is more risky than Plan A. But Plan A may still fail. Okay, we're almost out of wins. Okay, you can actually just land on that. Don't worry about the towers. Or their knights. Alright, you've got plenty of regen you can use, so if you want to fight these marauders, that's fine. I'll use that to pin someone down if you absolutely need to. This is fine right here. Yeah, that looks good because it'll bounce. Alright. Almost gotten rid of all their fast units, just a bit more remaining. You stay close to the edge here, just in case. It'd also be good to cap a few of the gatehouses, just because it'll get the momentum going, which helps us to recover our fatigue and gives us more attack. Not that that'll be hugely valuable. So Chaos Warriors and Halberds, Chaos Warriors with Halberds and some Chosen there. Probably not a good idea for him to fight that. But at least they're here, not over there.
My mastery absolute.
Also, with him constantly running around all over the map, they are getting tired. No fast units remaining. Okay, get him out of there. Well, I'm not really counting that as remaining.
An infernal gateway.
I'm going to keep this one here out of it, just because it's the most damaged unit.
Chaos is magic. Going.
Alright, that should finish that one off. Good, most of their units are on this side here, so we need a clear path to get in over here and then get over there as quickly as possible. So, okay, that's not an obstruction. Neither of them are obstructed. Okay, that's good. And we should be able to get in through here. Not obstructed. That's obstructed. Just planning out a path to get in. A little bit obstructed there. Finish that last fast unit off there. Okay, good. Alright, now, route this. And as we're doing that, we're going to head over. It's time to get in there as quickly as we can. Time to try to cap this. With most of the units on this side here, we're pretty much free to cap all the points on this side. Oh, their troops are like stuck in the wall. They fell down, but... Oh, that's weird. I'll have to Spirit Leech them then. Alright, also these guys here, don't fire at will. Okay. Okay, we need to come up through here. Don't worry about this cap point right now. Cap that there, and then make a run for it. No one's protecting this over here. Problem is, we're bottlenecked. And if we don't get... Oh shit, probably shouldn't do this. Okay, pull all of them out, because they're all going to have about the same capping power. And let's just try to get some of our guys in, because they're just totally bottlenecked at the moment. Which is giving them time to get over here, which they're fucking... What are you doing? Oh god, they're just stuck. Alright, we've got to get them all in. Because there's some trying to get out, some trying to get in, and they're just stuck. So everyone go one way. In hindsight, I probably should have tried to send in half of, or even a quarter of them in first before sending in any others. I don't really do this particularly often with this particular armor. Because yeah, this bottleneck, just... Yeah, until at least the entirety of a unit has arrived here, we really shouldn't go anywhere, because they constantly get pulled back this way. They are starting to move over here, though. Is what it is. I reckon we can get them to come back this way if we bring him back inside. That'll be our last cast. Okay, I think I see what one of the problems is. It's this obstruction right here. So if I deploy them over here, they should pathfind a bit better. Okay. We may need to take an alternate route. So I'm going to start demolishing this here so we can cap that, because they're about to cut us off here. Alright, this guy's technically faster than a chosen unit, so I'm going to run him through here. Just ignore fighting them. Should have checked for a banner of swiftness, that would have been good. Oh shit! Man, I should have done that right from the start. That was way quicker. Alright, like I said, we need to take an alternate route, because there's chosen blocking that now. We can come around this way, and come up through there. Yeah. Oh, no, you stay out of there. This is actually too many. I'm gonna take some of them back out. At least it's not gonna be a traffic jam trying to get out. This is way too many. No, you're supposed to keep moving. I didn't tell you to fight there. Basically, just want to get their attention so I can get into here. Alright, now the back end of them. Just a couple of them. Get in over here as quickly as we can. I just don't want to bring any of them in. This guy can hold them back. There's no halberds here. That's why we've still got this here. Good, that's it. Just get their attention. Definitely a pain in the ass using this army in this kind of battle, but I think we're managing. Actually, you should be fine to fight the Chosen. I don't think you do much damage to them. Actually, no. Considering they got rid of your barrier near instantly. Actually, we'll just see how that goes. You got loads of regen. He's fine there, holding them back. Alright, time to use this on those Marauder Spearmen. I was just waiting for an opportunity to use it when they weren't protected by Chosen. Okay, these ones here. Keep them moving. No one's protecting this spot here. That's good. Might be a good idea if I use them before they expire. How are we going here?
Chaos
How much damage have they done so far? It's, in the grand scheme of things, that's not that much. That being said, we've done nothing to them, so
magic.
we're trading really poorly. It's just low melee attack versus high melee defense.
Chaos.
Chances of us hitting them is extremely low.
Bolt of change. Marauder horseman.
Got to get around. Don't bother attacking the barricades. They'll just take forever trying to do that. Be quicker just to go around here because they're quick.
Sorcerer.
I think they've given up on that.
Honor the dark gods.
I want this guy to sit on this position here and just hold that once we've captured it. If I can get him over there.
The only constant
Alright, we don't need to hold anything back here now.
advantage on nothing. Marauder
Keep moving.
horseman. Your will. Charge on.
Okay, forget about this capture point. Get over here because we're about ready to start the capturing of it.
Charge. Move. Charge.
Oh god, what's going on with this one?
Yes, Lord.
Alright, actually, you know what? I will send some of them to try to break through here because it would be good to get rid of these barricades in case I need to make a quick getaway.
Sorcerer Lord. Marauder horsemen. Charge them. Yes.
Gonna need him to hold some of these units back while we
Magic is ready.
go and capture these 2 points here. Well, actually, this one here doesn't matter so much, but that one there does. Don't bother putting them on fire. Well, it's not going to do anything. Like, shooting javelins at these guys is pointless.
Sorcerer Lord. Imbibe their souls. They will succumb. Finch's will. Chaos sorcerer.
Alright, we could probably justify bringing these ones in now. But I think we've got this just about sorted. So what'll get destroyed first? This will get destroyed first. It'll speed this up by like 1 second. But whatever, get in there. You get in there as well. And then go that way.
Chaos sorcerer.
So we have to hold on to this position here after this has been captured in order to get victory tickets. I'd rather him not fight the halberds,
Powers rejoice.
but we'll see how that goes.
Marauder horseman.
Okay, well, we're definitely capturing this point, but we don't have to stick around here. Let's get out. If they recapture this position, then we will stop gaining victory tickets.
Sorcerer Lord. Ultimate sorcerer.
I got no further abilities to use.
Marauder horseman.
Right, get over here and cap this point. Because another thing is, if we capture all points simultaneously, that's another way we can win. But we're not going to be able to get in over here, so you need to start breaking that down. Lure them away. I'll have to try to come back here later, I think, because I don't think we're going to win outright with this, but I think trying to hold on to there for dear life. That guy is not going to have enough capping power to stop them. There's too many.
Chaos sorcerer. My God's Lord.
I just thought it was weird how if they recapture this position, you don't lose those victory tickets, so it just allows you to just hit and run constantly. And even if you only get like one little ticket every single time you go in there, you can slowly grind them down and never have to properly engage with their army. No. Actually, that's marauders right there, so you could shoot at those. But this is weird position, so let's just spread them out a little bit. Don't get blobbed up or else I'm not going to shoot properly. But they've got that back, so that means no more victory tickets. But they're not going to instantly capture that back.
Sorcerer Lord. I am channeling.
Okay, maybe you should go demolish that one. Let him in.
Marauder horsemen.
Okay, so if we capture this position and that one, then we instantly win.
Your will.
Might as well shoot at that. Because I can't really get in here just yet.
Marauder horsemen. Charge. Boon of Finch. Marauder horsemen.
Yeah, they're not going to do much damage, but it's better than nothing. Come on. Oh, right. These are my guys. Yeah, if you guys could shoot at those Warriors of Chaos Halberds, that's fine. I'd really love to get back in over here. What we can do, if we've got every other capture point, we can just make a mad rush for that position. And even if we take a ton of casualties, if we take it, we win. Once we've taken this one, obviously.
Yes. No. Bring us the carnage.
Yeah, if they don't stay there. Could have upgraded some of these guys before the battle, but I don't think it's going to make any difference. Their speed is the same, and that's what matters in this battle. And also his finances suck. Yeah, the terrain is just really bad for Marauder Horsemen for this battle. If I can draw them out of here, okay, I can see a path. If I could just get these guys to come in through this way, capture that, then we win.
I go. Marauder horseman. Faster.
Okay, they're doing all right against those halberds, so I'm not too concerned about that. It's a bit more open as they come in through here, so that one was probably not a huge concern. Come in through here. Good, that's been capped. See if we can get him to come and help as well. So that means they've got no structures left. They can't build any more structures because all of them have been destroyed.
Yes, Lord. Quick.
Good. Okay, hold this. Let's restrict camera. Hold this position here. See what happens with it. Good. Getting rid of them. Alright, if we can cap this point before they get here. Actually, you get over here and try to slow them down if possible.
They will succumb. What do you mean? Chaos is magic.
This is why we wanted to get rid of all their fast units at the beginning of the battle. Because, yeah, this is pathetic for them.
Yes.
It looks as though we're going to succeed.
Marauder horsemen. Now is
There we
our
go.
time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. 1. Now! 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 Come on! There we go. See? Told you. It's like a 10-second delay. Alright, and we took like 5 casualties maybe, if that. 1 casualty. Cool. But yeah, I think that's definitely the way to go about it. It's just time consuming, that's all. And Death Magic was really good for that battle. Shadow Magic would have been good as well, because Melkoth Mystify Miasma is better against Cavalry than Spirit Leech, although Spirit Leech does refund you. But what you can do is start with Death Wizard and then go to Slanesh Shadow. That way you've still got Spirit Leech. Life Leeching. It can be tempting to sack a settlement for that amount of money, but you're knocking it down from level 4 to level 3 by... Well, it's currently knocking it down from 5 to 4. You sack it, and then occupy it again, brings it down to 4 to 3, so we don't want to do that. And, yeah, I mean, it's a lot of money. A lot of souls. No, just occupy, vassalize there. That'll go near Archaon, won't it? Character experience gain, or... Oh, crap. What units did we have in there? Just go with the character experience gain. That's going to be really handy. Oh, shit. We got both. Let's see here. Zinch Lords, Master of the Elemental Winds for Iridescent Horus Cultists and Lords of Change, or... I don't think he's got a whole lot of that. And it only lasts 15 turns. This will last 15 turns. That's pretty good. Alright, I think this one here is the best option. But Legend, what if you wanted to go the other way? Okay, that one's still there. So yeah, we get it at tier 4. And now they're our vassals. They probably hate us at the moment, but it should go up quite rapidly. Getting floating mountain off them, let me just check. What you can do is offer challenge stone and then cancel their vassalage and then just take it again. They'll just instantly be vassaled again, and we get to keep the floating mountain. But you'll lose a fair bit of reliability in doing that. And you'll also knock the settlement down another level by doing that. But another thing is that you can actually, I'm pretty sure, you can cancel the vassal status of them, and it won't actually lower the reliability because we never actually properly signed the agreement. They just automatically do it. So if you can't declare war on them for 10 turns, but you can definitely cancel it without losing reliability. I'm pretty sure about that. I'm just offering a suggestion. I'm not going to do it, but getting the marble will help you out a great deal. That's a really important one for constructing a lot. Every bit of marble counts. Okay, now I've been putting this off, but yeah, we're going to have to deal with this. We do have more units in the area, so let me just see if I can make adjustments to this at all. Let me just check. So there's Chaos Warhounds, don't get them. Marauders, Trolls. Trolls aren't too bad, but I don't know what we've got to deal with here. Because any lord I recruit from here isn't going to be able to move. Got a Metal Wizard with good amount of winds of magic, but you're not on horseback. This guy's level 7. This guy's level 4, at least he's on horseback. What's our recruit rank for lords? 4, yeah. Because if we were to tag this guy... Oh, this is a spellcaster. Okay. Ah, damn it, you don't have life leeching. Yeah, I imagine that Kholek's army would be a lot stronger than this one. Yeah, that one is still stronger than ours, but not by a huge margin. I just don't know what they've got.
I foresee destruction.
And what have we got in here available? That's a whole lot of zeros. We do have a hell cannon. But getting a hell cannon could get them to charge at us. That means that we could generate time for generating some winds of magic, whereas I don't see them having a spellcaster here. Their lord is a Lord of Khorne. That's a hero, another hero. Those will be dangerous. So Spirit Leech would be good for at least this one. That one, not so much. They'll be tired at least. These guys here can't be expected to hold the line very long. Again, checking the stuff here, we could swap out a Marauder for a Forsaken unit. They've got more leadership by a little bit, because that's going to matter a fair bit. Finances are better now. Yeah, Trolls' leadership is shit. So I don't know how much we can rely on them. And you don't have the buffs for the Aspiring Champions. Let me have a look at your technology. Yeah, you're a fair bit away from anything good for them. Yeah, so one army versus one army. I do think the odds are against us there. And this is just a fairly weak army to work with. What about Regiments of Renown? What have you got? They're all available, so that's good. Okay, they're not all available. Wait. No, that's the unit capacity. I think they are all available. Okay, what level is he? They should all be available. Okay. Let me just see. What would be the most useful unit here for the coming fight? That would be really good. What else? That could potentially be good. That's good. Those are good. That's really good. Fuck Knuckle could be alright. Yeah, there's a few units in here that could be really handy, and we just earned him a whole bunch of money. Alright. Alright, let me just see. If I recruit a new lord... Hang on. If I recruit a new lord, they'll have a horse, won't they? Interesting. The reason why that matters is because we can actually get them to move straight away if that's the case. And I can reset their movement. I know how to do this. Okay, so we'll... And that'll make it less of a challenge. So let's stick with one army. And I'll limit myself to one regiment of renown. So I'm going to get rid of the Forsaken unit just because... At least these ones can one day become chosen. The best that this guy could ever hope to become is a Chaos Spawn, so fuck off. Chaos Spawn is shit. Okay, get a little bit closer. Okay, Regiment of Renown. Which unit? Oh, that guy's good as well, especially if we can heal him. I reckon the Rotting Riders.
You tempt my wrath.
Yeah, get the Rotting Riders. And I think that's all. Obviously, the more of them that I get, the better. But I think that that's all I need. And now I think this battle's actually winnable.
Attack.
It's winnable in auto resolve. No units get wiped out. Pyrrhic victory with medium casualties. So, if we fight it manually, there's a good chance we'll take fewer casualties. Yeah, I think fighting it manually is the right call. Because yeah, when you auto-resolve, it kind of just assumes everything's going to fight to the death, which is not going to be the case with their army or ours. Some of their units are going to fight to the death. But since there's a lot of low morale units, and we only need to win the battle, we don't need to wipe them out, because they're on force march to get wiped out if they lose. It's a good defensive position, but our low morale is going to be a problem. Like 50 leadership. There's also something reducing it in the area. I mean, 50 leadership is not good. That being said, having the Lord nearby, he hasn't gone down the red line at all. That would give us extra leadership. They'll probably just sit there because we didn't get any artillery. These guys here only have 60 leadership. How are they going? So there's a big leadership difference between their marauders and ours. We don't have any... Actually, we do have area effect attacks. And they don't. Alright, I'm going to risk it. There's a good defensive position here. But there's a risk to it. That being said, their units are going to be tired. Plus, we're only going up against one stack. If we're going up against more than that... Oh, don't these guys here have encourage? Oh, that's only if we don't have any other leadership units in the area, which this guy is... I want this guy to go and Spirit Leech there. Oh, their Lord's Corn. Have a look at him. I didn't give him any equipment either. Don't think it's going to matter. We don't want these guys in melee. Right. Cavalry stay out here. Trolls will... Low leadership. I think the trolls should stay out here as well. If they get routed, so be it. But if we put them in amongst here, and they bring their cavalry and weaken them, and they causes them to rout, they'll cause them to rout as well. They'll cause a chain rout. And we need these guys here to hold that position as best as they can. Alright, control group 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, don't need to control group them. Except for the wizard. Alright, bring them up to here. Woo! Oh, that's tight. Okay, get up over there. Now they're going to take a defensive position until we start using magic against them. It's a good opportunity to just generate some winds of magic, since that's an advantage we've got that they don't. Because we've got to keep in mind as well, whatever's left in our army here needs to be able to repel Kholek. The garrison's not good enough. If this army's in good enough shape, Kholek will back off. Should check for speed banner again, but I didn't. Oh well. More of a challenge. There's no guarantee he's got it anyway. Like he might have, I just didn't check. Alright, so 37 winds of magic. This guy must have a trickster's shard, because he had 2 points put into that, so it should be 6 winds of magic. He must have a trickster's shard. Wait, how can you have a Trickster Shard? It must be in the other army, in Kholek's army, because it's in the region, not in the battle. Alright. Also, that'd be really good if they blob up over here. I think it'd be really important to try to make sure those fear units don't get over here, because our leadership is at 59. Flanks will be secured by doing that as well. Because, yeah, if any units with fear come over here, that'll instantly knock off 8 leadership. If they've got terror... I don't think any of their units have terror. I'm just checking. Sometimes a lord will have equipment that might have it. No, none of their lords have it. Alright, I don't think they've got any terror. That's good. Don't have to worry about that. But yeah, Spirit Leeching their lord is going to be less effective than Spirit Leeching this guy here. And he'll cause poison attacks on us. It's just that killing the lord can drop down their leadership. 5,000 health compared to... What's that other one? 5,000, okay. Alright, let's get started. Alright, I want these ones up over here. I want them over here. If we can draw some of their units over here, great. I guess we'll see how that goes. There's nowhere to hide, obviously. They're hidden. Oh, but they'll see us. That's why they're coming through this way. Alright, make sure we go for the Lord, not... Hang on. Before I do this, check their speed. 66, 70, 66. So that guy's somewhat fast. What's with your speed? The terrain. And don't forget they're on force march. And then running around like this, they're getting themselves exhausted. Alright, that one there. Because he's the Lord, and that dude's just a hero. He's not that important. So if we could get them to fight against this, that'd be great. So that did not a hell of a lot of damage, but we've actually got enough Winds of Magic to be able to kill him with it, given enough time. I'm gonna have these guys come and deal with those Mortal Horsemen, just because... Oh, there's Masters. Yeah, 3 of our guys versus 1 of them, we should end up on top. Wait until they get over there before we use that, because that'd be really good. And these here, this one specifically, any Chaos Trolls or something that get left behind, go after them. Or if we can get them to come ahead, even better. That guy's coming right for us, and because he's the fastest hero in their army, these ones here would actually have a pretty good chance of shooting him. That being on the Chaos, on the Chariot, makes them more vulnerable because they're bigger. Okay, don't shoot at the Forsaken. I'm not worried about their infantry. They're moving on over fairly slowly. Watch out, watch out. Yeah, we're gonna get hit there. Okay, we're unlikely to catch the Marauder Horsemen here. So charge into the Chaos Warhounds. Keep them in a blob so that it spreads out the damage. Alright, put them fast move. How are you catching me? Just charge speed. Oh, I wish I had given him a heal item. Okay, we're getting some distance, but I still really want to kill him. Last thing I want to do is overcast it though, because it'll won't be good for that. All right, so we're taking a bit of damage. Just try to spread it out as much as possible because we do have regen. Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Don't use it on this guy here. It's that one there that I want to get. Yeah, we're not going to be able to catch those Marauder Horsemen with these guys here, but they'll run out of ammo eventually. Just trying to make sure we take too many casualties in the meantime. They've spotted us over here. That's fine. I knew that they would eventually.
I pluck their souls from their bones. I go.
Back. Alright, I need to send you over this... Hang on, actually, go kill him. Okay, maybe I will actually use it on you because the other lord has just gotten killed by the rotting riders. Okay, get around the back of them here if possible. Yeah, make sure he actually dies. Okay, try to stop these Marauder horsemen here. Okay, just by running away from them, they're not going to be able to target us very well. Okay, charge in on them just because they're slower than us because they're on force march. And of course we've got Chaos Knights charging them down. Just watch out, we've already lost a Rotting Rider. Not taking much damage here, that's good. Give them some chance to regen. Good, that unit's getting smashed. Very nice. I'm going to get caught here by Chaos Warhounds. Alright, that's about to run out of ammo, so start charging towards it. That's good. Alright, since there were monsters coming around this way... Try to stick that one there, actually. Back off, back off. Yeah, I need these to come over here and smash those Chaos Spawn. This one's out of ammo now, I think. Yep. And it only got a couple of kills on the guys. On the trolls. So far, so good, I think. I don't think our Chaos Knight's going to catch them. Even if they're exhausted and we're not, it's just a slower unit. Damn, I got caught here. Okay, Rotting Riders are smashing them. That's great. Bring this around over here. If I could just do a bit more damage to it, it should easily rout. They should have no trouble dealing with these ones, but it'd be good if we actually charge in on them. Oh god, I'm freaking stuck on the edge of the map here. They're not going to leave our Chaos Knights alone. Actually, I got an idea. Just charge into them. Do what we did before with the other ones. Okay, these guys here going after the Warhounds. They'll handle that, no problem. Good, with nowhere to go. Got him. Good, trolls easily smash Warhounds. Good, good, good. Marauders with great weapons. Good, they don't have much armor, so that's fine. How are we going here? Got them. Don't really want them to be fighting a hero. They're particularly good at fighting heroes. I'd say this looks like it's going pretty damn well so far. Yeah. I think the Rotting Riders were a good choice. This looks good here. They're still sending Dragon Ogres over this way, but there's not that many. Some of our guys are going to rout here in a moment. Okay, get these two back over there with him. We've almost gotten rid of that hero. The Chaos Spawn are almost gone. Spirit Leech that. We're about to get into melee there. I can't really pull my Chaos Trolls out right now, but what I can do is assist them by flanking them. The enemy, that is, not my Trolls. Yep, finish that off. This guy doesn't stand a chance against Rotting Riders.
It's our time. Plague and
Yep. Got fucked up, boy.
my master absolute.
But they're kind of refusing to engage. Yeah, no, we should be fine. Should be fine.
Sorcerer Lord. Ready to defy us.
Killing this guy here is really just about loot, money, and experience.
So be it. Faster! Carnage is yours. Yes, Lord.
Careful with what you're shooting at.
Smash them.
Okay, this should get those trolls to rout.
Wipe them out. No! A sickly scheme.
Okay, they're getting into melee with us here.
Tremble.
Time to start bombardment. How are we going for leadership? Yeah, there's a fear unit, and we can see here. Oh, that's right. All undivided units have fear, so we're not affected by fear. Of course, because of the gift of chaos that you did. Oh, good job on that. Only affected by terror, which they don't have any units that do that.
Mortal fool. Spreading ruination. Move fast. I am channeling.
So, yeah, we should be able to hold out just fine here. Because the Dragon Ogres, they're anti-large, and we don't have any large units there, so they're trading quite... Oh, fuck me. Getting quite trolls there.
I am the only constant.
Are we out of magic? Oh, shit. Didn't realize I had spent so much on Spirit Leeches.
Running. Harvest their souls.
Well, this guy is unlikely to rally. I'm not going to catch him.
Chaos Knights. They will succumb.
I only got one in there. But you've still got this ability. Get over here. We can still use that. Because I think we're fairly close to army lossing. And this went very well. Our army's in really good shape. Plus, we'll be able to take post-battle loot options. Yeah, there it is. There's the army losses. Run down as many of them as we can. I'm not going to run down many of them. Because that'll give us more captives.
Running.
Finish those trolls off there. Yeah, we ended up not taking much damage at all. We might have even been able to do it without the Rotting Riders. Well, then again, the Rotting Riders provide us with a really good tactical edge. We certainly didn't need the Forsaken. But everything just went really according to plan. Like, they made bad choice after bad choice, because we forced them to. And they're getting wiped out, because they're in force march. But our army's in good shape. Okay, so from a Pyrrhic victory to a close victory. But I think the casualties on that's probably better than even if we had put it on easy battle difficulty and auto-resolved it. Like, we barely took anything. Although, if auto-resolving it would give us more experience because it wipes them out completely. So we just got to hopefully make it back to the city. That's the big iffy point here. Yeah, look at that near full replenishment. Do we make it back? Ooh. Let's have a look. Sometimes you get a bit of extra movement, but it's still... Well, he definitely doesn't have Lightning Strike. So if we were standing there, he would... Ooh, actually, I got an idea. I think we can get this army into the settlement. God. But it would cost us a bit of Winds of Magic to do this, essentially. Alright, get in over there. Okay, if we recruited a new lord here, definitely make it a Chaos Sorcerer Lord. I mean, that could be good. And then transfer... Good, here we go. Then transfer into this one. But like I said, it sets you back down to 50 Winds of Magic. That allows us to get him out of there. Nice and safely. There we go.
You need a move.
Won't be able to move at all. But hey, there you got your life leeching, which you didn't have on the other one. Still doesn't mean you'll have as much winds of magic. Probably metal shifting and wizard. I don't know which one of those you want. Go with Gehenna's Golden Hounds. These two spells here kind of suck.
Excellent.
But yeah, your army's in almost perfect shape. I reckon there's a really good chance that Kholek is just gonna run away from that. So I think that situation is basically solved for now. You still need to... Maybe look here. Still need to deal with him. But the tables have definitely turned. That army is unlikely to come over here. It's much more likely to run out over here. Wait for this to be undefended and then come back. You could possibly tell them to go after them once you've got enough allegiance. Plus, if they go out this way, they'll just pick up any units that are out this way, and there's a fair bit. Kholek's got a fairly large budget, I imagine. But it'd be good if he, like, ran out over this way and captured Floating Mountain. I just think not going to get that lucky. I feel like we should try to get through this end turn here, just because we really don't know what's going to happen. I doubt that they would make that attack. I really doubt it. And even if they did, we should be able to win. I'm really just not sure what's going on over here, what he wants to be doing. Whether he wanted to sack this or occupy it. I mean, this looks like he recently sacked it. That's what it looks like. Yeah. I'm not sure what he's trying to do with these heroes, but he's got two new ones here. He should definitely occupy this. But what I'm thinking is you don't need to attach these guys into the army as well to occupy this. But I'm just trying to think. What would be the best way to go about this? So you got Prague, that's good. Fairly strong, and they've got armies not too far away. If you have a look over here, there's no army sitting in Fort Straghov, but I can't see at Fort Ostrosk, because this army here is in the way. I don't think there is. Just trying to look in there. I can't quite see the flag, but yeah, this one here is just in the way of it. And the garrison here should be... Yeah, you definitely sacked it last turn. Don't know if auto-resolving that's a great idea, because you can get smashed. This army here is really not vulnerable to getting ambushed. Like, you could get ambushed, and you'd just easily be able to move. As long as nobody here is on foot. Yeah, no, that's all good. So... Alright, let's just send them in.
Hail the slaughterer!
Archaon doesn't have enough movement to get him. And... like, it'd be good to attach these to his army if he didn't already have units that he clearly wants to turn into Chaos Knights here. I don't think we should transfer them over here. I think making a Chaos Knight army with Archaon is the right way to go. Okay, so you've attached a bunch of Nurgle heroes to the army, which has lowered your Zinch corruption, and you've got this guy as Zinch. Probably not a good idea. I don't know if you're just trying to, like, train these guys up. Because, yeah, that is costing you 6% replenishment and extra upkeep costs plus 50%. That's why this one here is just not replenishing at all. Well, there's actually, it's even bigger disparity because these ones here have a 10% replenishment bonus. So there's a 16% replenishment difference here. And also, as these guys level up, so that one's already maxed out. And the other one, that one can still increase Nurgle a bit more. This guy here doesn't increase Zinch corruption. And he doesn't either. So yeah, that wasn't a great idea, putting these guys in the army. Or at least putting this one in the army, I guess. What I'm going to do is sack it. Yeah, we'll fight this manually. I will attach these into this army, just so they get some experience. I'm going to have to fight this manually. so that we don't take shit. I won't record it. It'll be so easy. We're not going to take any damage. But what we need to do is actually sack it, transfer this unit into this army in exchange for probably, what would be the most useful? Probably Karanak for this kind of army. Because you've already got Archaon as a good spellcaster, you don't need to have more. And right now he's not a good spellcaster, you really need to get him a lot more. This guy's on foot, so he's... oh no, he's not on foot, he's on a Chaos War Shrine. Could make him Nurgle, but I don't know if that's what he wants. But yeah, I think I'll transfer Karanak in exchange for this one. Because you can't make him go back to being undivided. If you want to keep these heroes in the army, then you got to get rid of this. If you want to keep this in the army, then you got to get rid of these two. Otherwise, this is never going to replenish. Alright, so I'll fight this. This will be easy. You don't need to switch equipment around. Oh, actually, no, we should for Archaon because of Crown of Everlasting Conquest. Hang on. And also, there's a Trickster Helm that'll be good for some barrier. And Book of Asher, Forbidden Rod. Yep, grab that. And let's see what I got. Fencer's Blade. You don't have any of your other equipment just yet, but that's fine. Talisman of Preservation. Actually, no, go Talisman of Endurance. More Battle Healing Cap. These guys here, do you have regen? I'd imagine so. Yep, you got Stench Ridden. Okay, so we did actually have regen, so that's fine. Alright, that should be fine. Alright, I'll go fight this battle. We won't take a single casualty, except for their Menace Blows, which will be... yeah, they'll have 6 of them. But yeah, we're not going to take any damage whatsoever. I'm pretty sure, but it'll be boring. So yep, no sweat. I mean, 25 minutes of basically Archaon running around. I did use the Blue Scribes a bit before he came in. The Menace Blows didn't do anything. And I used as much healing as I could, which actually was just 1, to get everyone to full health. So, all good. Okay, now we just need to transfer the units around so it's a bit more effective. And I guess the characters of Zinch staying in this army here, this character, the Knights of Zinch, they'll actually get better replenishment, I think, in this army than they will in Archaon's. Especially without a Nurgle character here. And also they'll be sitting inside the settlement, so they'll get more recovery that way. Yeah, so sack it, because otherwise we'll lose our movement. And I said that we'd throw Karanak in there. Didn't I? Yep, alright, let's do that. Karanak should still have a lot of movement. So yeah, swap for swap. Oh, no, we don't have much movement. Well, we weren't able to reach anything anyway. And like I said, if we got ambushed by like 4 full stacks of the end turn, I'm pretty confident that we would still be able to win here. As long as we're quick, that's all that really matters. And then they go and sit in there. That way, yeah, they're getting much more replenishment. Okay. Now, it did cost us a bit of movement, so I could take Karanak out if I really need to. But I wouldn't be able to reattach him this turn. Let's have a look. How much experience did he get from that? Just 1 level. So if we've got Talon of the Skull Throne, nothing here is particularly good. Path Prowler would be good for extra campaign movement range for next turn. But yeah, just grab that one there for now. Oh, hang on. I think I know what might have happened. Did one of these guys get their mount upgraded? I don't think so. Because yeah, if that happens, then it kind of lowers your movement. It's a bit weird. I think it is Karanak that's actually slowing him down. Alright, so if we go into encamp stance, we don't have far to move. But if we go out over this way, could go into force march. They'll definitely ambush us. And since it's turn 42, I mean, they might have some good units. But like I said, we're just not vulnerable to getting ambushed. This unit here can be upgraded to Marauder Horsemasters. Setting up my own disaster. But also, we don't want this one coming over to Prague. So it would probably be best to take out Fort Ostrosk first. That being said, you can get a peace treaty with them. But they got 8 regions. And do you have his defeat trait yet? Let me have a look. No. Because that is very good for Archaon. very good for everyone, really. So, how likely are they going to declare war on us? Seems pretty low chance of that occurring.
I condemn you.
The Ecstatic Legions are still alive as well, so that's good. Are they allied to them? Yep, okay, that's good. So you must have joined war to go up against them. So what I'm thinking, if you want to block this one from coming over this way, force marching over to about here, puts us in a position to attack Fort Ostrosk. They probably won't send anyone to attack here, over this end turn. I'm very surprised. I mean, if I couldn't reach them, there's no way they can reach me. I mean, that's when we checked out what our initial movement was. So then, I reckon it's a bit of a risk doing this, for sure, being in force march. If I stand right there, I might still be able to reach Fort Ostrosk, and we'll get replenishment from here, although the Winds of Magic is calm. It's tempestuous there. But we don't have a Nurgle slot unlocked, so that's not going to give you any replenishment otherwise. The other option is staying here. We should be able to reach either one of them. It's just that they might decide not to attack. Some of their armies are probably down this way, so it just depends on what the hell's in this, which I have no idea. But I'm willing to risk that it's probably not all fantastic units, and that we would be able to handle it. So I reckon standing here is probably the best option. Stay right there in force march. I could actually get out of force march. Actually, I should probably do that then. Go into... No, we've already got max... Actually, no. We don't have max Winds of Magic if we equip... Didn't you have a Book of Asher? Yeah, okay, cool. And then go into Channeling Stance. Good. That way we can get a lot of Winds of Magic. Alright, as for this here... Chaos Chariot. If they've got any rattling guns, that's not good for it. Oh, you've already switched it. Okay, that's good. Yeah, same thing there. Bit of extra armor, doesn't hurt. Nothing else really needed here. Grab that, I guess. This one... Yep, that could be good. Again, we just don't know what's in their armies. Alright. Alright. You got level up for this one. Go with life magic. Because they don't get the Spell Lord passives. So no point going for death magic, for example. Alright, and this guy should probably grab that.
The gods smile. They will be dominated.
No point taxing this, and it's good that we got that straight away, and try to increase the amount of chaos corruption so that we can get public order from that. Because otherwise it will revolt. Right, I don't think you've got any other armies, but let me just check.
Now they will see true power. You need a boon.
The Winds of Magic here is increasing, so magical reserves could be beneficial, but he's already getting plus 16. Yeah, so go with that. Should be fine. And this guy... Yeah, head towards getting Arcane Conduit, so... Actually, the other character's already got Purple Sun, so mix it up a little bit and get Fate of Vizuna with that one. And these ones here can now be upgraded to Marauder Horsemaster. I usually don't like to do it at the beginning of the turn because it like messes with your movement a little bit. Not that that was an issue for this camp, this situation here. So the upkeep cost difference is 50 gold. I think it's worth it. Because you got the income for it. This settlement more than makes up for it. And Marauder Horsemasters are definitely a lot better. So at the Rising Fortress, you got that. Yeah, leave that for now. I don't think this is overly valuable. Especially if you've got access to Salt, you're already getting plenty of growth. So is that Skaven there, or was that just... Why is that not occupied? Because there's iron there. That's good. So why is this all blown up? Also, they've got armies that you could potentially borrow. Tell this guy here to attack... Actually, no. Defend Archaon, right? That'll just bring him over this way. And if he ends up getting wiped out, you've got a 5-turn opportunity for these guys here to build up their army, so you can actually borrow a bigger army than what they've currently got. What about these guys here? Yeah, tell him. Just thinking, if you want to take out Kholek, maybe get here. Oh, this is a pretty good army though. Send him over this way. Follow them. Because yeah, it could be good. Oh, you actually wiped out Arbol. You didn't vassalize him. Unless he's not wiped out. Let me just check. So if we go to Corn. Yeah, they're gone. Okay. Could borrow these armies here. This one and this one. It's not a hell of a lot, but you've already got 75 here and 90 there. Put them together, and you've got half a stack. That'll supplement this force. We might actually be able to beat that one with it.
Exquisite decadence.
Chieftain of the tribe.
Get him moving.
Lord of Slaanesh.
I don't think there's any other army over this way, so just... Hang on, how far can you move? Right, even if we force march the whole way, just do it there. That's a bit safer. Actually, if we can... No, it's fine. Wait, what's the wind's magic here? It's bad, so stay in this region, which is also bad. It's the same province, of course.
Despoil and ravage.
Alright, that's fine. What are you doing with this? This is safe. You don't need this. What's this here for? No, what are you doing? What are you doing? Get rid of that. You don't be such a wuss. You don't need to leave a garrison everywhere. You don't need that. You get way better buildings that you can do. If it's under threat, by all means. But you've also got access to loads of units available. So if anyone was threatening you, just get shitloads of units to come in right away. You've got plenty of money. You'll be fine. Definitely would be a priority to get to Krakadrak as early as possible, because that's a really good settlement for you as well. Alright, I think that's this turn. Let's get through this next one and we'll see how we go. If nothing major happens, then we could probably just end it there. But let's see. I reckon there's a good chance of getting ambushed here, though. I usually like to go with this one here because it helps to reduce construction costs. And losing a little bit of control, you'll be fine. You can always switch it if public order goes to shit. I would not keep this. Although, actually, there's 2 extra build slots here, and I'm always trying to make sure I get those 2. That's also quite good, because that'll provide you with public order, and increase your the income of your vassals nearby, which will mean that they can recruit more, and you also get more money out of them for vassal income. So yeah, I'd get rid of this and grab that building there. The same thing over here for this one. And what were you doing here again? Yeah, keep that there just because of them. Could bring this guy up this way, but I think he'll take too long to get there. Alright, let's move on. Let's get through this turn and let's see what happens. So, Clan Molder will go first. I think there's a decent chance that they're going to launch the attack here. Yep. Well, that's... Okay, please don't ambush. Okay, so if we auto-resolve it, that unit gets wiped out. Okay, this army here is a little bit stronger than what I was expecting, but that one is pure trash. If we could manage to get around the back of them before these guys here show up, we could just wipe that out straight away, really. I reckon just sending Archaon by himself to just go and obliterate this would be fine. I don't think anyone's going to cause him any problems. Alright, let's do this. Oh, yeah, it's not going to matter. But yeah, it's good that we didn't get ambushed. I don't think we would lose if we were ambushed. It's just that they would be able to get that initial shot in on us with these ones here specifically, but we'd be able to get out of the fight fairly quickly. Good thing I didn't stay in force march. That would have increased that chances of happening by quite a bit. Alright. Good that their reinforcements are coming in from over here. Alright, got an idea. I'm going to keep these in Vanguard deployment here hidden. Oh, this is going to be delicious. And I'm going to try to lure them around the other side of the map. The main army, that is. Because we've got 2.5 minutes, so they don't interfere with this. They're not going to be needed for this bit, so you guys come over to here. Archeon there. You can stay here.
Exalted
There.
hero of Nurgle.
There. What about you? Because yeah, if you use Doom and Darkness Overcast... Wait, do you even have that? Yeah, it seems like you do. If you use Doom and Darkness Overcast, we'll easily be able to get rid of them very quickly. Oh, we can't Vanguard deploy though. We'll just stay there. Okay, so we'll try to lure them... actually, they're not going to be coming out straight away, so Archeon needs to get their attention first and then hopefully draw them out this way. Problem here, though, is that... Actually, you're going to need to stay here. We don't have 50% of our balance of power here. We'll see, we'll see. If this guy... If Karanak could use Prayer of the Blood God on their Lord, that'd be really handy. Oh, fuck, biscuits. They deployed close by over here. Actually, no. That could work out really well. We could hit them. Because they don't see us. Oh, no, shit. They just discovered us. Go, 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 go. That actually could work out great. Just got to make adjustments. Because, yeah, their artillery is completely vulnerable. Make sure we get at their artillery there. Cool, but don't overcommit because they've got Storm Vermin with halberds, which, yeah, that's nothing crazy, but I prefer to not have to worry about it. They're going crazy with spell casting. All good. Get them back. How much longer we got on this? Still got a bit of time. Those cavalry are not going to be able to handle very well. But we smashed up their artillery really early, so that's really good. Because this was a pretty damn good army. I still want to be in this general area to charge into them, because that army is just absolute trash. But if we could kill this guy before then, that'd be good as well. These guys over here to kill him. This guy's better at casting Spirit Leech because he gets the refunded stuff. Oh, yeah, freaking these guys here. Just try to avoid them. Chaos Knights is just not good against them. I might put them in control group for 5. Okay, look, we don't need to send everyone away. Get back in there. These ones would be alright against it. So you, Spirit Leech, where is he? Wait, that's their lord, not the other one. Okay, their reinforcements should be coming in soon. I don't think they've been able to utilize their weapons team really at all so far. But yeah, it's a bit of a clusterfuck, but we should be fine, because we've got access to at least single-handed healing. Ah, crap. Let's go, 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 go. What's going on here? Oh, shit, there's... Oh, charge into him. But yeah, we made a complete mess of their formations. Yeah, Karanak's low level, and those have magical attacks, so stay away from them.
Get them! Marauder horsemen! Clean magic! Our father, behold!
I don't think Oh, no, Karanak. He did get it, that's good. Try to go for them if possible. How are we going out here? Oh, that's a bit of a clusterfuck there. That's not ideal. This guy's having a bit of trouble. No, I don't need to do that.
Sorceress might! Go it! So be it! So be it!
What's going on here? Get that one out of there.
Moving!
So these ones here, try to get them in here. That one's suffering a fair bit. Let's get him out of there. Good, getting at their missile units. Get these ones over here.
Going. Yes. Kill them.
Now, this fucking guy is here, doing a lot of damage to us.
Faster.
This guy, good, just go run down stuff. Oh shit, I should be using this on cooldown. It's fine, we got magic, we're okay. Yeah, use this. These ones here, quite stuck. Good, just try to get these guys here off the battlefield. Spearman fighting us there. What are you doing? Yeah, you're okay. You're not okay. Get away from this one. These guys here just stuck. At least we got rid of their missile units. We can really pull out of this fight now. It's just melee infantry. We need to be able to charge back in on them. Plus we're in the forest, which isn't ideal. Where is this unit? Oh, just get them off the battlefield. Like, I don't have time to fucking micro them. Okay, good. They're getting out. This one here is slowly taking more damage. We don't want to get wiped out. Alright, because they got other units over here causing problems. You get out of there. These ones here, you just with... Okay, they've stopped trying to go after you, so that's fine. Good, everyone got a bit of a heal there. Send them in. He just needs to be pulled out. I'd rather not actually fight them in the forest. Get them out of there. At least all their missile units appear to be defeated. Fine. Why did you go in there? Yeah, this one's quite stuck. Okay, that's something we want to get rid of. Let's do that. I'm going to withdraw this one here from the battlefield. Don't think we need him.
Chaos is magic. Move fast. Give us ruin.
So I just got to get reorganized now because we are a bit messed up in our formation. But yeah, all of the most dangerous units have at least been neutralized. All those missile units, so that's good, because they were going to do the most amount of damage. Definitely cost us a bit, but I think it was worth it. Now I need to focus on getting rid of these goddamn mutant rat ogres, because that's something that our cavalry can't handle very well. It would have been better if I just told you to leave. But you're out of combat now. Yeah, just leave. Just leave. Can't be babysitting you. We'll be fine. Okay, let's get another heal in here. These ones just stay over there. Obviously we want to run down as many of them as possible as well, because they won't get wiped out otherwise. Archaon's in good shape. So... And these two here are in good shape.
I am channeling. Moving.
Yeah, get them to pull around Archaon and we'll just put down Searing Dooms to sort them out. The cavalry have done their job for now. Let them have a bit of a rest so that we can run them down later. Although we're fairly close to the edge of the map. Maybe keep them a little bit close, especially in the forest here, so that we can run out when the army losses is triggered. Which I don't think is going to be too far off now.
For the changer, honor the dark gods. I control Zinch's gifts.
Make sure this guy here gets a bit of a heal.
Going. Moving. Arcane
Shooting at us.
awaits. Going.
Fucking got us as well. Those guys are so friggin' accurate.
Take this, mortals.
We'll just keep these back over that way. If they're running away, don't let them get off the battlefield. Try to wipe them out. I think actually, because it's such a massive blob, a purple sun should be fine. We've got magic. We're good. Now, some of these are good. That's just only escaping slaves. That's fine. And there's the army losses. Now, it'd be really great if we kill their heroes as well. But this guy will probably leave the battlefield. But I reckon I can kill this one. Overall, I think that went pretty well. No units got wiped out. There's a bit of a scramble there at the beginning. They just didn't deploy the way I thought they were going to, but it ended up being pretty good because we neutralized their artillery straight away. I try to cut him off. We can use a Spirit Leech because I really want this guy, at the very least, to be as damaged as possible. Alright, I'll just pause the recording as I run them down. Okay, well, all their heroes got away. But we ran down a good number of them. So, close victory, better than what Auto Resolve said. Gave us a Pyrrhic victory. Some lopsided damage. But I'm sure if we had Auto Resolved it, it would have been a lot worse. Although, if we had, it would have wiped out more of their forces. Well, all of their forces. The majority of their survivors are in their shit army, which I reckon we routed a lot of them when we charged into their rear. So there's probably Skaven slaves that got away. Most of this army here is wiped out, so that's good. Because that's a pretty good army there. Unfortunately, no post-battle loot options for replenishment. Good that we're standing in friendly territory, so we will get replenishment though. So there it was Clan Molder as well. I wouldn't, but you do whatever you want on your turn. Yeah, of course he wants peace now. Let's see what... Oh no, he's actually going towards it. Is he going to make the attack? Or is he just going to besiege? That's weird, because I think we can catch him there. Yeah, they don't feel strong enough to catch him. Probably in hindsight, if I hadn't damaged them so much, they'd actually go after Kholek's army. Maybe that's why Kholek felt like it was fine to just leave that army there. So just checking here. It didn't say that he besieged the settlement, but I did see him moving to... Yeah, you can see just in the bit of smoke there, he has besieged the settlement. Good thing I did such a good job in that battle then, because yeah, we'll have 2 full stacks to deal with this. And that's why you don't want to just sit there and wait, because both of those armies weren't close together. Okay, so we've got one of these events. Let's have a look here. That's crap. That's pretty good. That's really good. But as Archaon, do you even need that? Because you get... It's only for 5 turns. I reckon getting Crucible of Champions is really good, because you can recruit a whole bunch of lords at rank 14. Yeah, just recruit a whole bunch of them and just leave them in reserve. And that's only for the faction leader's army as well, so yeah, go with this. So, did you just finish this one? So that would give us all authority. So that means he's got -2 now on this. So that's good, but still bad. It's better than it was, basically. And the army's not in perfect shape there. And if we have a look over here, yep, what's his name? Kholek did decide to do it. But with that in the garrison, I'd be surprised if we weren't able to just auto-resolve win that. Fuck me, okay. Jeez. No wonder he panicked and sent this over to me. God damn, I think we'll be able to win that manually. But let's just have a look at everything else. So, would you be able to... Oh, man, if I didn't move him over here, he would actually... Sorry, if I moved him further over this way, he would have been able to reach. I think you should just get rid of this. But let me just see if our guys have got any missions for it. Yeah, taking out that one there, because that one risks at Prague. Just find out where their armies are. Yeah, go with that one. This guy's worth more. Huh? That's weird. Yeah, that's, well, whatever. I don't know why it does that sometimes. Okay, so no missions for him, but should take him out anyway, just so that this is all nice and safe. That guy's not going anywhere. We've definitely got enough movement to take him out. Another thing to consider, now that your finances are in better shape, I would highly recommend getting vows of excess as soon as possible, so that you can get extra campaign movement range. That'd be really bloody handy. I don't think I'm going to go through another end turn, so that's just my recommendation. I'm not going to actually do it. Oh, we've got another undivided gift here. Let me just see if there's anything particularly good. That's not that big of a deal when you don't have that many vassals. That's alright. That'll help us in that fight against Kholek as well. And it'll give loads of experience for us. Yeah, I think go with this. You can always switch it next turn if that's not what you wanted.
We shall weave the fates.
Alright. I reckon they'll run away. But it's fine.
Wipe them out.
Because you'll be able to catch them. They were just too close to us. I'm actually really surprised they did that.
Kill them all.
Yeah. Auto-resolve because there's nothing coming at us. Any damage that is coming this way will have fully replenished before then. Now the big question here is who's going to get there first? Who's going to get to the plains of Zanbaijin first? Actually, what you should do is occupy the gallows tree first and confederate him here, because whichever settlement you confederate won't get knocked down a level. So yeah, that one there first. I think he's closer, but I'm not sure. I mean, you don't have any enemies out this way. So my recommendation would be... I think their army is sitting... Let me have a look here. Their army has to be sitting inside this way. Yeah, you can't really see it that well, but there's a flag behind the Dark Fortress site there, so they're sitting in that settlement.
You need a boon. Yes, yes.
Yeah, just get moving. I'm not sure if he'll make it there in time, but at least he'll be at full strength. That one there is able to be upgraded. Yep. And money's still good.
Prince.
I'd keep these ones around him, assuming we win. Now that we've got the... Yeah, we should have more portal glyphs. Although, didn't one of these... No, it was this guy over here that had a portal glyph or something. Before. I think maybe that was in his path. Yeah, there it was. That's where it was. Okay. And then over here... I'm not sure what you want to do with this one, so I'm just going to... What are you going to do with that? I thought we'd have more winds of magic. So this guy... Actually, don't level up anything just yet. So we've got... I think one of these guys upgraded their mount. Yeah, this guy got the Rot Beast, and that deprived us of movement. Not that big of a deal when you don't have that Slanesh one for extra campaign movement range, but it's super annoying when that happens. Beginning of your turn. I don't know why changing mounts makes them lose movement. It is what it is. But if you took this guy here out of the army, you'd get your movement back. I'm just thinking, is it possible for us to get this guy here to occupy it? So, I don't know. Because you want to get these guys here leveled up, obviously. I reckon bring him to here. And then have Archon launch the attack. Probably auto-resolvable. Thing is, we've got damaged units. They tend to perform badly with this kind of stuff. Whereas if we fight it manually, I can guarantee... Yeah, I can pretty much guarantee we're not going to take any damage, because I could just send Archaon in to do that by himself. I'll pause the recording, but I got to do it manually, because even if this one takes one additional casualty, it slows down their recovery time significantly. Yeah, so it was a nothing battle, and just used the heroes, kept them out of it, and actually healed this guy a little bit. But yeah, if we had auto-resolved, there's a possibility we would have taken a little bit of casualties, most likely on the damaged units. That's just how the auto-resolve works. It targets your most damaged units and assumes that that's the unit that you're going to throw into melee first. Which is the opposite of what their player would actually do. In most cases. I mean, some people are silly, but whatever. Alright, so... I mean, I'd like to auto-resolve her, but again, same problem. What you'd probably want to do in this scenario here, because that army is still out in the open. We have no idea how many armies are out there, but they are significantly weakened, so you consume not much. Force march this guy into the settlement. I think we've got enough movement for that. Ooh, it's going to be tight. Real bloody tight. I'm pretty sure we'll make it. So Archaon will have to... How much does it... You get a fair bit of money from sacking it, but money's just really tight. So I think he'll have to occupy it. Then you put him in... Sorry, then you take him out of the army, at the city. Then you send this guy in there so that he can't be ambushed. Because if Archaon gets ambushed, no big deal. Chances of that happening is still pretty low. I've got some levels up to do, but again, this has to be fought manually. It's just a nothing fight, so I won't bother recording it. It's super easy. So yeah, once again, no damage. But if we had auto-resolved it, these ones here would be in bad shape. Not ideal. Because there's I think it's a pretty low chance, but there's a possibility that they'll come back with another army and try to ambush us. Unlikely now, given the strength of our forces. The downside of not having this army not sit in the settlement, though, is going to be they're not going to replenish as quick. But it's not going to be worth it if that other army gets wiped out. Actually, I got an idea. I'm going to sack it. I got an idea. We may not have enough movement, but anyway, I do. Okay. So... It doesn't matter. But what I was going to do is take this guy out of the army, and then we should actually have enough movement to occupy. But we do anyway, so it's fine. That's good. Bit of extra research rate for you. Okay, so get him to occupy it, then get out of the settlement, and get this one here into it. And, I don't know what you want to build there. Maybe this one would be good. You could always demolish it. Oh, actually, since I'm not going through another end turn, there's no need. Just leave that empty. Okay, so the chances of getting ambushed on this one's pretty low. And the only way they're going to only attack this army here is if they lightning strike. Very unlikely that they've got it. And in fact, I really doubt that they're even going to attempt it. Obviously, there's nowhere to give that to a vassal right now. But if you ever give this settlement over to the Sarl, then you could give them this region as well. Because obviously, it's no use to you. But that's the end of Archaon's movement for this turn. But yeah, it seems unlikely this one here will attempt to ambush us. Seems very unlikely. Okay, so now we're going to deal with the big boy, the main threat. Here we go, Kholek. Definitely want to get some equipment up in here. So let's see what we can do. Ah, that reminds me, because we went with this, maybe I should replace you with... it only applies if you recruit it from a freaking settlement. Look. Yeah, oh my god, that's... It'd be so great if we had this at rank 14. I don't think there's any way of bypassing it. I know that respecking them doesn't do anything. That sucks. Oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, I can't think of any way to bypass it. Again, I don't think respecking will give us that Lord Recruit rank. You've got to recruit them from the actual settlement. Yeah. Alright, then we need to... Yeah, equipment. So, give give you Armor of Destiny. I'll give the other one the Trickster's Helm. Because, like, all in here. Actually, no. I think the Helm of Discord might actually be more useful because I'm not exactly going to... Oh, you've actually good combat stats with that. Alright, I'll leave you with that. Hand weapon, let's see. Fencer's Blade and Hellfire's... No, Warrior's Bane would be better. Talisman, you get that Talisman of Endurance, actually. And you can have the Talisman of Preservation. As I've said before, I actually think the Talisman of Endurance is better than the Talisman of Preservation. Now, in most cases, not always. Both of you can have a Crown of Everlasting Conquest. Wait. Yep. And Arcane Items, let's see here. Forbidden Rods. If you don't have any barrier, I wouldn't bother with it. Does he have a spellcaster in the army? He does. No, you do. Don't lie to me.
I bring joyous degradation.
Increasing the Winds of Magic cost on this guy would be good. What's he on? He's on a Chaos War Shrine. How many Trickster Shards do we have? Just one. Alright, well... Give the Trickster Shard over to you, because none of these are going to be particularly helpful. And you can have the Forbidden Rod.
The gods smile.
Alright. I think I've made all the adjustments. Oh, right, banners. Let's have a look here. Ah, you didn't have it anyway. I guess getting the Razor standard's not too bad. It's just not that big of a deal. Why not? Okay. Actually, no, let's do this. Okay, none of the adjustments that we made with the Gifts of Chaos or the equipment gave us an auto-resolve victory. Biggest concern is obviously Kholek. Level 25 is pretty damn strong. I think the Razor Standard would be best used on a Chaos Warrior. And we do have a very large army. It's almost twice the size of his. But he's got a lot of experience, whereas ours are relatively fresh recruits. How's it going for speed? So he's got 2 Marauder Horsemen. We've got more. We've got 6. So we should have the advantage there. He's got a Hell Cannon, which that's not that big of a deal as long as we're not getting shot in a blob. Plus we got this one here. He doesn't have that, which he could. And definitely trying to kill this Chaos Sorcerer early as possible would be very good. Is he a demon? He is a demon. He's gone through that. So if we win this battle here, he'll disintegrate. So yeah, army lossing him might be the best way to go about it. Unless we can isolate him and just shoot him with these guys. He's relatively quick though. Alright, let's see what we can do. So all of what we've done so far, it's all culminating to this moment here. All the cheese, all the making sure that we take no casualties, it was all just so that we're in good shape to deal with this. Man, imagine if we hadn't gone out and taken out that other army that was near him. And there was 2 armies to deal with here. Fuck, man, that would have... I don't know if that would have been possible, because this army is pretty damn strong. Alright, let's reorganize this a little bit. We've got a lot of trolls that they're not going to have great leadership. Okay, it's the same map that we fought his other army on. Definitely going to need some control groups, I think. Just trying to organize my units together like this. Okay, that's good. Then, let's see. That all looks good. Alright, so we need you, control group 1. 2. Actually, no, you don't need to be control group 2. I don't need to micro you too much, I think. Spirit Leeching Kholek could be good. He doesn't have a Crown of Everlasting Conquest, so his resistance is 25%. You gotta watch out though. He's just as fast as you, which means he's faster if he's charging. But we do have this to slow him down. Alright, so next control group I think should be this one. Then... Okay, there we go. And if we end up in a blob over here... Alright, we'll still use this as a defensive position. We just won't blob. We'll layer our defenses. Probably best we have the Marauders at the back, not at the front, because they'll be they'll rout very early on the initial engagement. If they are up front, I'm gonna have to reorganize this. They probably won't come towards us because they've got artillery and we don't. So once again, keep the trolls. Oh, hang on. I'll put you in control group 3 then. Keep the trolls out of it. Come on. Keep trolls out of it because... yeah, they'll... I mean, if I put the trolls at the very back... I mean, they did a good job last time maneuvering around. The thing is, if Kholek decides to go and fight them, they're fucked. Well, if they decide to go and fight them over here, they're fucked as well. Let's go Dragon Ogres. I guess we'll just leave them there and just hope they survive. Alright. Like I said, I don't think they'll come at us, but let's just see how we go with this. Yeah, okay, good. Now, this gives us time to generate some Winds of Magic, but also gives him time. Because he's got Arcane Conduit, whereas we've only got the Forbidden Rod. We don't have any other Arcane Conduits. Alright, so... put the Marauder Great Weapons at the back. Oh man, this is going to be... it's going to be really tight. If we want to avoid blobbing. I don't think we can avoid it. If we also want to make use of this high ground here. Which we definitely do. Put that one up front. Keeping them at the back because I reckon the ones at the front are most likely going to get hit. So hopefully these are the ones with the garrison. Yeah, these ones are. Alright. Move them over to here. Oh, I left you over there, did I? Yeah, go back that way. Alright, if I Spirit Leech the shit out of Kholek with 25% resistance to it, will I even have enough magic to get rid of him? Probably not worth it to do with this guy. I mean, he's got less resistance to it. He's got no resistance to Spirit Leech. Plus, that can end up being a Mortis Engine. But it's slow. That's its disadvantage there, so I should be able to manage that. Right, let's get you moving. And we'll send the Marauder Horsemen to... where'd the Knights go? What the hell are you doing there? Must have put him there. All good. Okay, then there's also the Hell Cannon. But again, they'll leave that one behind. Plus, we could probably just use the Portal Glyph to get rid of that really easily. So yeah, if Kholek comes rushing towards him, we need to use these guys here to try to shoot at him. See, his missile resistance... he's going to have a lot of resistance to that. Alright, here we go. Hang on. Get another charge in. Okay, if I pop this down right now, they'll kill it too quickly. So let's just wait a moment. Okay, looks like we're getting his attention. Nope. Move back a little bit. Hang on, we got his attention. Okay, now's a good time, I think, to pop this down here. Oh, jeez, already about to break. And go take out that Hell Cannon. Hopefully, at the very least, get them off it. Okay, it's good if that could not hit us. Good. I don't think that the Rotting Riders is good against... I mean, they're anti-large, so they'll do some damage to Kholek, but I don't think that's the way to go about it. Oh, yeah, he's moving real quick. Oh, God, that hurts. Good thing we got regen. Send this guy in here just to keep him pinned down. Because, yeah. We don't want him killing our lord here. But it's good that we got him isolated from the rest of his army, allowing us to kill him nice and early. Okay, then he's no longer going after our lord. Keep spirit leeching him though. But since he's a nice big target, this is working out pretty well. And single entities, as per the usual, are not very good at running down units. Probably the damage being done is friendly fire. But it's worth it. Terror out of this.
Charge them! Marauder horsemen! Yes! Move fast! Moving fast! My God's call!
Good, but him spending all this energy trying to get rid of Marauder horsemen, that is exactly what we want to see. They're starting to make their way over here. How do we go with that artillery? So I've still got another one I could use. Actually, got two more I could use. Let's get an okay damage in there. Alright, Kholek is not slowed down yet. Doesn't have perfect vigor. He's probably using Foe Seeker to recover his fatigue. Let's lure him over this way. Where did I put those knights? I'm always forgetting where I put them. They're over here. Okay. Take out them. No, shit. Okay, good. He missed. Yeah, he's just Foe Seeker, then he's much faster than us. Okay, luckily that shot didn't actually do that much damage because it was mostly splash. So he did some damage to the Marauder Horseman, but not to this guy. Almost got him. Terror out of this again. It's okay if this one leaves the battlefield. Is that garrison unit? No, it's not. Oh shit. Come on, back off, you fucking big bastard. Almost got him. Stupid warhounds getting in the way. The artillery, I don't see it at all. I think we wiped it out completely with the Chaos Fury. Oh God, is our guy gonna survive? Yes, I think so. He could stand one more hit. Because that's all Kholek's going to get. He's about to die. And he is out of here. Okay, cool. One of the first casualties taken on their side. So that's going to make things a lot easier with him gone. Now we've got to sort out this guy here before he bombs us. Alright. These guys here, definitely the right guys for the job. Careful, you're gonna get friendly fire by shooting him. Right, I've got to stop him from using slicing shards over here. Yeah, we totally got rid of the entirety of the Hell Cannon. That's great. Need to get some of my guys around the back of him here. Okay, good. We got his attention. Try to lure him back, because yeah, his spellcasting's gonna be a pain in my ass. Right, because we inflicted some casualties, and suffered some casualties near him, he's actually got his Mortis Engine effect active. Okay, the Troll Ball seems to be working just fine there. I think some of our Marauders left the battlefield. No big deal. They did what they needed to do. Yeah, we had 6, so 2 of them must be gone. He's never going to catch that. Alright, if all of this is just heading over this way, that's totally fine. In fact,
My gods,
we can afford to move back a little bit.
see to it.
As long as that guy doesn't come over here, no problem. Alright, so them versus Dragon Ogres. I think they'll win. I'm not sure, though. Trolls versus Aspiring Champions. The Trolls should win. Especially that many Trolls.
Guards on!
No, that's not helping out. I gotta get his attention again.
Cinch's will.
Since you're just the Garrison Lord,
I
you can
need
come in.
souls.
Let's use this. All good. Gotta watch out. These halberds are about to come in and cause problems for the Trolls, but I reckon they'll charge in over here and then I'll just charge into the rear with those guys. Should sort this out.
Chaos sorcerer. This world will die.
Nope, we drew them away. That's better. Hang on. We got problems
What
here.
do you mean? Charge! Now!
Good, caught him.
Bring us to carnage!
Still got one more portal glyph left.
What?
Really good that he's being drawn over here.
Ah!
Our Marauders have suffered a lot. I feel like they must have something that's lowering our leadership by a fair bit.
Chaos
Alright, let's get
sorcerer.
some more casting in there. I reckon that's going to be more useful than death magic now.
Conquest.
Good, that way we get to rear charge them. And they're not braced, so they'll suffer the full damage from the rotting riders. All to take out a couple of trolls, which they'll just rally anyway and then regenerate.
Quick! Get them!
Okay, the last of their... Oh, it's not much ammo anyway. Needs to be dealing with him. Unfortunately, he's immortal.
Chaos sorcerer.
Yeah, I'm glad these cowards aren't here right now.
Virulent warfare. The dark
Okay, don't
gods
fire at will.
command me.
Come back over here. Using slicing shards. I mean, they're not being very responsive, but it's not going to do much damage.
Consume my chaos. Annihilate them. We love the sick. My gods call! Going.
Almost out of reserves. How are we going over here? They're just not grinding through us quickly enough. We're not suffering much damage here. Shoot that one. Oh, I'll need to put them on fireball because one of them's out of ammo actually. Slicing shards coming down. Let's get out of there. This one's starting to take a lot of damage because the halberds got in there. Thing is with slicing shards is that it's a really slow spell, takes a long time to cast. They actually did more damage to their own units than to ours. Okay, now you go after him.
Sorcerer Lord.
Just ignore the halberds. Probably not worth trying to deal with them right now.
Yes! Kill them! Bolt of change.
Alright, are they winning? Apparently not.
Sorcerer Lord.
I mean, it's just sort of drawing.
We are the foul. Ultimate sorcery.
This guy's a very high melee attack.
Burn it! Torment is yours.
Oh crap. Okay, well we just army lost him anyway. Cool. Alright. We've put up a bit of a fight, but for the most part, not so much. Can get over here, run down as many of them as possible. Because, yeah, the next battle that we fight against this army, we won't have our garrison. So I want to try to get rid of as much of it as possible. And our garrison took a small... It's evenly distributed to some degree. Did damage. So try to run down as much of it as we possibly can. If that's the case. I'm pretty sure this is all garrison units. Get in over there. Good to see they're at full strength. Oh, they didn't really participate much at all. Oh, I didn't use this. Might speed things up. Come on. We got him. Good. Now, he's not dead, but at least he's wounded, so he's not going to be in the next fight at all. Let's get these guys out of there, because they don't have enough armor piercing. They're not going to do anything. These guys here should be able to finish them off. Plus, we can take post-battle loot options to heal. Or recover a few casualties. Wouldn't be a hell of a lot. Let's get any kills. Yeah, better than nothing. That's good. Alright, I think our army is in good enough shape to be able to finish off what's left. And they need to hurry up and get over to his remaining settlement with everything that we've got. Remaining 2 settlements. And just finish the job. Because he'll likely recover reasonably quickly. He's fairly high level. He'll have a lot of regiments of renown available, I think. I imagine that the army that he's got sitting in there already will probably... He'll just pump a bunch of regiments of renown in there. That's typically what the Warriors of Chaos will do. And since each major Warriors of Chaos faction is able to individually recruit a regiment of renown, so you can have 8 rotting riders existing at one time. Yeah, there's barely anything left of that. Most of the damage was done on the Marauder Horsemen. And the garrison took not much damage, but they definitely helped. Okay, so if we go with replenishment, that gives us a good amount of recovery. But oh fuck, because he's a demon, he came back. That must have been a fairly low chance of happening. I guess that there is a lot of chaos and divided corruption here. Still, he won't have that much health. A couple of spirit leeches and he'll be gone. And it'll take you a couple of turns to get that. I think you should go for money. Yeah, it's only got a little bit of health. And he has no ability to replenish. This also gives you another opportunity to steal the Armor of Destiny. Or, I suppose, Crown of Command. Oh, then again, it gets stolen from him when you confederate him, so that doesn't matter. Alright, now at least this army can come in and assist. But we don't really need it to. It's not going to get the defeat tray unless we give the army back to the other faction, which who really cares. Instead, it'd be better to bring them down this way quicker.
You dare!
Yeah, just go in there on your own. I probably will have to fight it manually. Let's just see here. What would be best? I've got 3 points. I could probably get evasion. That would help with moving a bit quicker. Wait, no. I'd have to undo this one to get there. Then grab that because that's good for maintaining. What else we got in this army? That'll help our army out a little bit.
Good. Now we see.
Alright, let's go finish the job.
You need a boot. By the eldritch I see.
Okay, cool. No units get wiped out. Since you've probably got a fair few turns before the next battle for them, you'll likely recover before then. And we did actually steal his fucking Crown of Command. Piece of shit. At least you can fuse it. Actually, let me just check your items that you've got. Because I know you don't have a... what's it called? A other Trickster Shard. Let's fuse both of these Everlasting Crown of Conquest No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. Imagine if I did that. What a dick move. You could... I wouldn't... The Pendant of Slanesh isn't bad. So I'd wait. It is a good item, though. The, other Trickster Shard. Okay, then... And then, let's see. Where would you get to first? So this one arrives in... Let's see. What? That's not in Force March, though. Arrives there in 3 turns. Because you got to take this one here first, then this one. Well, it doesn't actually matter, but you should take that one last. This guy won't arrive in time to participate at all, so I shouldn't have even sent him this way. Unless, of course, you get thwarted. Which, if you ever look at that strength ranking, I think you'll be okay. Especially with those other armies assisting.
I foresee destruction.
If they could stay together. That's the quickest route. That's what I would recommend doing. Thing is, though, if you stand there, you won't get any replenishment next turn. I'm gonna level up. Let's grab that, whatever. And has Winds of Magic. Well, no point grabbing that. Get Final Transmutation. Could come in handy. And get both of these guys to go down this way here.
Despoil and ravage.
Cool. So I'd say with that disaster averted, you really don't need this anymore. And yep, you're free to come over here. And it's just going to take a few turns to do it. There's quite a few units there, but that would just give them a full stack essentially. Most of which will be... Like, half of them are Marauders and Doggos, which you'll be fine. And they'll be fresh recruits. We dealt with, like, gold tier experience there before. Plus, Kholek's going to take a few turns to get back. So it's unlikely that even if they do recruit all of them, well, plus the Regiments of Renown, you know, things to be keeping in mind. I guess if you send both of these armies over here, you should be able to handle it. So, yeah, crisis averted. Over here, this is no big deal. I don't think we need to go through an end turn there. Alright, guys, that's the end of this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Appreciate you, and we'll see you next time. Later, guys.